Hello.
Hello.
We're here.
Are we live?
Hello. Yeah. Oh shit. I have. Oh god.
Unmute us.
We're unmuted.
Okay.
Hello, everyone.
Hello. Hang on. I guess let me do announcements. Let me find them. All right. First one, big shout out to our spectacular sponsor, Little Dragon Core. Little Dragon Core is a Canadian-based dice company that supplies all kinds of cool tabletop gear, including dice trays, dice sets, elemental shit. Go check out their Twitter at Little Dragon Co 1 to stay updated on all their awesome products. And don't forget to use the coupon code. It's a new coupon code. It's now Pro Bonus, PROBONUS. And when you head over to littledragoncore.com, you get 10% off your order. So go do that. And I will put... Did someone put it in? No one put it in yet. I will put it in. Little Dragon. And there's all the info in Twitch chat in case you missed it. Also, as usual, big thanks to Twitch, OBS Streamlabs, Many-Sided Dice, and Team MZs. Thanks to them that we get to do what we do. Mystic Hour, in terms next week, I'm not sure if we'll be back. I know that me and Victoria have some ideas planned, but she's sick and I am jet lagged from my trip to Japan. So just kind of like give us some time to rest and recuperate and check out our Twitter for updates, and we will let you know what we're going to be doing when that happens. Jamie, schedule.
Hello.
Hello.
That's me. Alright, we got lots of shows at lots of times. On Sundays, we have Kurzestadt live from 7 to 10 p.m. Eastern Time. I didn't forget them this time. On Mondays, we have We Met in the Tavern live from 8 to 11 p.m. Eastern Time. On Tuesdays, we have Tabletop Legends live from 7 to 11 p.m. Eastern Time. On Wednesdays, we have Waterdeep Resurfaced live from 8 to 11 p.m. Eastern Time. On Thursdays, we have Delvin Dash live from 7 to 8:20 p.m. Eastern Time, followed by Mystic Hour with Christy Mystic Water live at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time-ish, depending on when we end at Delvin Dash, you know. Like, sometimes we push over a little bit. On Fridays, we have New Name Coming live from 8 to 11 p.m. Eastern Time. And sometimes Shadowrun on the first Fridays.
Name coming.
What? Is the new name released yet?
I don't think so, but it was just
It
funny how you said it.
is.
Oh, is
it
it?
is?
Okay.
What is it?
I'm pretty sure we released the name, didn't we?
I have no clue.
I haven't heard it.
I missed Friday, so I don't know.
Yes,
if
we
we'll
did.
announce
Okay,
it or
we
not.
announced it.
You're the one on the show, Christy, so
I'm also hella jet lagged. I don't remember much. This week's a blur.
so maybe we just didn't say. Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead.
No, we did. I 100% remember this. We actually did. We put it in Twitch chat. It's called Kindred Lists.
Kindred
Come
List.
check us out. Same
Kindred
crew,
List.
same party members. Just new name.
Okay.
No module.
Well, then on Fridays we have Kindred List live from 8 to 11
Close
p.m.
enough.
Eastern Time. And sometimes Shadowrun. My mic is fucking up. On Saturdays we have Dirty 20 live on select weeks from 5 to 9, followed by Fabled Whispers live at roughly 9:30 if Jamie isn't at Dave & Buster's and messing everything up to whenever the hell we decide to end, because we end at different times every time.
Yes, and I believe there's like one more episode of Storm King's Thunder next week. It's not official. It's our behind the DM screen where we all just sit out of character and ask questions, both the DM and vice versa to players, asking about the module Storm King's Thunder itself. We can't ask too many questions because we're still in campaign, but we want to focus on the actual module book now that we're finished the book. And yeah, so we're all gonna just kind of chill and hang out next week.
Will you be opening questions to the chat?
Of course.
Okay.
Chat is more than
Just
welcome to come
curious
in and ask questions. The players are allowed to ask questions, and apparently Michael has questions for us, so it's going to be an interesting night.
Cool.
Derek, it's obvious. I know what question you're gonna
Fireside
ask.
chat.
What am I gonna ask?
Molfin is turning into Vecna.
Well, he can't answer that because that's an ongoing thing.
It is an
that's what's
ongoing
happening.
thing. I mean, you're not
Oh.
wrong. He
He's
does
gonna get
have
the head of
the
Vecna.
left hand.
You know?
The head of Vecna?
Yeah.
The
No,
whole
what-
head, not just the eye.
The head of
He's
Vecna.
looking for the eye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a running D&D joke.
Yeah.
Just
Oh,
the
is it?
head.
The head of
Because
the head
you
of Vecna,
gotta cut off your own head to
Yeah.
put it on.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
just
right,
then
right,
you
right.
just-
yeah.
Gotcha.
And
And
just-
there was like a really old module where they were like, at the end, you get the head of Vecna, and if whoever decided to cut off their head to put the head of Vecna on died.
I mean, of course.
They were dead.
Okay. Okay.
That was
Gift
it's
troll.
just a joke. It's funny.
Gotcha. I understand now. Okay.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I think that's and then Kindred List starts officially on March 13th. Yes, 13th, because Shadowrun is back on the 6th. So Kindred List episode 1,
Friday the 13th?
Friday the 13th. It's
Ah,
I mean,
It's gonna be
Kindred
spooky.
List is the same campaign under a new name.
under a new name.
Don't,
Yep, just
don't think they're
rebrand.
starting with level 1 characters, guys.
No, we're not. We're level 13, just kind of like a rebrand. We're releasing new character art, kind of just focusing how we're leaving the Storm King's Thunder module behind, because it wouldn't really make sense to continue as Storm King's Thunder when we're completely 100% off book with no side quests from the book anymore. So we should be good. So yeah, that'll be fun. Check it out.
Cool.
Yeah. I think
I
that's
like-
all I have for announcements officially.
I like that me and Alex were in sync, like constantly, and we
Yep.
were just vibrating.
And then I went out of sync and I was like, oh, okay.
It's fine.
I felt
like
it was
it.
good.
We were like baby owls, you know? and we
Oh
sit there.
yeah. There we go.
Okay, so last time,
We all died.
No.
no,
Someone almost died. Someone almost died.
One.
you were on an airship from Gladurin to Drifthorn. You explored the ship some and found that they had a glass room at the bottom to check out for, you know, dangers and whatever, and spent a lot of time there. Except for Yeissal, who refused to go there. And later, when it was in the middle of the night, the ship suddenly stopped and woke you up. And they said that some instruments had broken and you were below the island instead of above it like you were supposed to. And a couple of you decided to go out on deck to look up at the bottom of the island. And then realized that there were these tiny creatures heading towards you. And, Seraph almost died.
Yes.
Yep.
He threw Nyx for no reason.
Yeah.
Oh. All right.
But he was rescued by Nyx, who got him healed. And all of the Sturges were killed. And you reached Drifthorn in the middle of the night, and you got rooms at an inn. And then in the morning, Yeissal went to find she went to find people from the clan Delmirev, which she is part of, and she found a dragonborn girl working at the Temple of Bahamut. And back at the inn, Iris was heading out and bumped into an air genasi with half-orc features named Max. And he told her about the performance at House of Happiness. And he also followed her to a music store, or, well, led her to a music store so she could get drums. As he headed back to the inn, he winked at Seraph while giving him flyers. And then went on to, hand flyers to all of the patrons of the inn. And Yeissal came back after Nyx had been worried that she had somehow turned into a coin, but she didn't do that. And then Nyx and Seraph wanted to go to a blacksmith to inquire about candle molds. So you guys set out to go to Lower Horn, which is a district of Drifthorn, where you were told you could find a blacksmith. And that's where we left off. As you're walking, some snow starts falling. It's pretty.
When the snow starts falling, I start walking faster. Because I don't like snow.
Oh. That's a shame.
Are you still barefoot?
I'm not barefoot. I have like leather strap sandals. I mean,
Okay.
my toes are exposed and my heels are exposed.
Okay, so you've had frostbite this entire time and your toes fell off,
Oh, okay.
actually.
All right.
Nyx,
But-
maybe we should get you some better shoes since it's winter. I don't think those are the perfect fit for this time of year.
All right. I guess. Where should we go to get new shoes?
I'm sure we could find a place that sells some like decent leather traveling boots or something for you. We will
Not on
look.
my notes.
We will look on the way to the blacksmith to see if we can find like a shop that would like either a leather worker or a cobbler or something like that for also shoes for Nyx.
Make a perception check.
Maybe a hat too.
Sure, and
For my bald head.
yeah, that might help. You're just freezing. Actually, you're actually slowly dying from the cold.
This entire time.
I.
It's in the middle of winter.
You know,
Has Alex secretly been making you make death saving throws every once in a while?
I just kind of like.
Constitution saving throws to avoid exhaustion from extreme cold.
You said perception.
Yeah.
That's a 15.
Okay. Yeah, on your exploration of the city, you can find a cobbler.
Okay. Hey, Blue. Could we possibly borrow some money to get young Nyx here? Some good shoes, maybe a hat, so he doesn't freeze to death.
I mean, I have 3 gold.
I mean, that might be enough to call but just let's be safe. Better safe than sorry. I'm not sure how much this stuff costs here in this city.
Why
so.
don't we go look and I can bargain if it's too expensive?
Sure, that works too.
Okay.
You were always better picking out like fashionable things too. So.
This is
I'm
better
pretty
too.
good at bargaining as well.
Oh well, there we go.
Okay, well then you bargain if you don't want my help.
I never said I didn't want your help. I just said I was good at it too. I don't want to step on any toes.
I was just trying to help you guys.
No, I understand and I am accepting.
Now, Blue. I'm pretty sure she's just messing with you, Nyx.
Well, that's not
Am
very
I?
nice.
I'm not messing with you. I'm legitimately kind of hurt that you don't want me to help.
I'm getting very mixed signals here, and it's very hard for me to understand what's happening.
Let's go find you some clothes and shoes.
I mean, I'm wearing clothes. I just need
Yeah, but
shoes.
like warmer ones.
These are pretty warm.
Where are your shoes?
What?
Your shoes.
They're on my feet.
Are they warm?
I mean, no.
Well,
No,
then
they're
let's get you.
sandals.
They are sandals.
Those aren't shoes. Those are sandals.
Are they sandals or are they Crocs?
Oh.
They're sandals. They're open toe.
Oh no. For walking in
It's
it's snowing.
snow. Jesus, your
It's
your
been
toes probably have
snowing
fallen off.
this entire time.
Does he have
I'm
frostbite? Is he okay?
Nobody noticed. All right.
I have been picking them up, but I just did
That's
not pay
true.
attention.
Oh.
I have been carrying them sometimes, but
Oh God.
Okay.
if I
Yeah.
knew, I would have made him socks.
His toes are blue.
He's actually, when we've been camping out, putting his feet in fire just to warm them up.
My hands stopped being black, and now my feet are black. Just to keep me warm.
Okay. Just we
Oh.
can go inside this shop to find him
Yes.
some things.
There's a variety of different types of shoes. Some that are more basic, and some that are very like elaborate and fancy. But you know, you can find good traveler's boots in like the price range is between like 5 silver to 1 gold, you know, depending on what type you want.
Now, before you buy anything, you always want to try shoes on and walk around in them first to make sure they're right fit and comfortable. So go ahead.
We don't trade. We trade the money.
Yeah, you buy it.
Yes, you have to pay for it.
All right.
That's what you need the gold pieces for.
Right. All right. Do I see any shoes that look like they're smiling? Like
You could use like a pin and draw it on.
like
the
happy
paint.
shoes, happy looking adventurous shoes.
You just want some happy little shoes.
You find like one pair that's just dyed like yellow leather.
He has yellow galoshes. These are perfect. How much
Are they?
these
Have you
shoes?
tried? No, you haven't tried
Try
them
them
on
on.
yet.
Oh, yeah.
And walk
I
around.
forgot. Whoops. I put them on. Do they fit?
Once he puts
They're-
those on,
Magically a perfect fit.
They
I'm
are
gonna-
perfect.
I'm going to lean over to Blue in our native tongue so they don't understand. Those are horrible.
Why do they look like puke?
Right?
They are
But if he
so
likes 'em.
nice. They look so good. And they
It looks
make
like
me
something
so
Victoria
happy.
puked up one time.
Yeah, I would agree.
They match my button. And that's perfect.
They do match your button, Nyx. So that's good. All right, so they fit.
I
Alright,
also,
so let's go.
when they start speaking like that, I start speaking like that as well, with all of the curse words, because I don't know their curse words.
It matches because it's the same hue scale, I guess.
I
Okay.
think so.
All right, how
Nyx,
much are these
Nyx,
shoes?
does it make you? Do they make you happy?
They make me very happy.
Okay, then yeah. Let's see how much they are.
Are they warm though?
Are they
Oh,
warm?
yeah.
I mean, you
warmer.
think you would probably have to wear some socks too,
Mm.
but they're
Can we get socks here?
Do I see
Two.
any like nice
No.
colored socks?
Damn it!
Nope.
leather socks.
No, nice
Leathers?
color. Nice color.
Oh, I thought you said leather socks. I'm like, what?
Ooh.
I love that I'm wearing.
Sierra's face like.
You know, we've all got our interests.
How much are their shoes?
They are 8 silver.
It's such a weird number.
How about 5 silver?
How about 8 silver?
I'll give you 5 silver. You pay the other 3, and I hand him 5 silver because I don't want.
I'm so good at this. I put 1 gold on the table because I only have 3
Yeah.
gold pieces.
Well, you get 7 silver in change.
Perfect. All right. I put on my new shoes without socks because I don't have socks.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's one.
Excuse me. Do you know anyone that sells socks?
Oh, yeah. Stores. From here,
I'm
there's
sorry,
a couple of stores away. There's a clothing store.
clothing store? Okay, thank you.
You.
No problem.
Come on, Nyx, let's get you some socks, darling.
So while they
Do
were
you guys
talking to
still
him
want
just
to
now,
go?
I sat
Yeah.
down on the floor, and you know how like on the shoe there's like the sole, and then the leather is like right on top of that. Right above that,
Please
I put
don't.
2 dots on each foot to make it look like a face. With my ink.
All right.
Do you guys still want to go see a blacksmith for your
Yes.
special idea?
I
Okay,
think
so
that's,
stocks
yeah, of
first,
course.
or yeah, let's
Yeah, we
get
should
him.
probably let's get him warmed up first.
I
Okay,
wasn't
okay.
really expecting this, so I'm cool with going to the candles.
Yeah, but no, you're gonna get blisters if you don't wear socks with those.
Probably already have blisters.
Oh, gross.
Yeah, his toes and his heels. Not only are they cold, but they've been blistering from the cold, and they're really gross.
Skins cracking because of the
Yeah.
But the
no
you need to
moisture
soak
or
them in
anything.
hot water. Your feet need a bath.
I just had a bath.
Yeah, not your feet, apparently.
No, they did. It's just
It's just not
Didn't
bad.
help.
Should I wash them more?
Yes,
All right.
always.
Focus on the feet. Got it.
Yeah. Thank you. Let's get you socks.
there's a tailor, on the same street. This seems to be like, the craftsmanship street
Okay.
Ooh.
of this district.
Is this the same district with the blacksmith too? Like, is this all like
Yes.
trade? Cool.
Yes.
And maybe like a wool cap would help too.
A beanie.
Yes.
A
that-
neon yellow beanie.
okay. I mean, everything doesn't have to be yellow.
It's his favorite color. Leave him alone.
I can't say shit. Nova's favorite color is purple. She buys everything purple, so I feel you.
I like yellow's okay to Jamie, but to Nyx, yellow is the best color.
No, I feel you. Some characters are just fun like that. Find you like a teacup set all in yellow.
I go running into the store once they point it out.
Nyx, please do not run.
I'm just excited.
I know, but you don't want to trip and fall and hurt yourself or break something.
Like yourself.
So inside there's, a whole bunch of clothes, and there's one section that's like outerwear and warm winter wear because, it's winter. And there are socks in all kinds of colors and sizes. And hats, scarves, gloves. Well, mittens more like. But gloves.
Are there
would be more in
earmuffs?
the-
Like
Yeah.
mine?
A few.
Nyx is looking for burgundy colored socks
Hmm.
Okay.
and bright blue knitted cap.
I thought you liked yellow.
I like all the colors.
Oh. But yellow's your favorite.
Yes, that's why I have yellow boots and a yellow button.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can find those.
All right. Do you guys think I need a jacket?
What is he wearing currently?
A burlap bag.
It's Baby Yoda,
Well,
Rogues.
it's not actually a burlap bag. It's pretty heavy, I would think.
Yeah,
It's like-
I
it's
mean, I
like
pictured it
thick knit.
as basically Baby Yoda's like
Cloak.
thing,
Yeah.
cloak thingy that he
Yeah.
wears. But
So
That looks pretty warm.
I'm pretty sure it would be pretty warm.
Yeah, it looks pretty
Yeah.
warm. Yeah, if you're pretty
And
warm.
you've got clothes under it too.
Yeah.
So
Oh, I hope he does.
yeah.
Don't muffin it. Please don't.
Can I manage to find a beanie that would be big enough for me to like tuck my ears into as well?
Yeah.
And,
I
like,
mean,
can,
good
like,
there are a
hug-
range of sizes and very small. So you can just get it like a medium size hat and it would fit.
Okay. Yeah, then I'll do that. I'll get a beanie that I can fit my ear. Like if I have to curl them, I will. Not to a point
Yeah.
where it hurts, but like to a point where it's like comfortable.
Yeah,
Well,
just
your ears are surprisingly bendy.
Yeah.
flexible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How
I'll
much
just-
for the socks and the beanie?
2 silvers.
I got this one. I'll put the 2
Okay.
silver on the counter.
Every time there's an odd, weird number, Iris is just like, ugh.
Yellow boots. Burgundy socks.
Important
Bright
characteristic choices.
Blue
mm-hmm.
beanie.
What color are my earmuffs, Alex? White?
What? I don't know. What color would you want?
I don't know.
You know that Sonata would get you whatever color you want.
Sierra, what color would you give her?
You're muted.
A beanie?
No, when you gave
No,
me the
the
earmuffs,
earmuff.
Sonata did.
Oh. She probably give her like silver, like a silverish white.
Ooh. Ooh, I like that. Yeah.
Cause she's already blue. She don't want to give her another blue.
Oh, thanks, Auntie.
She like, oh, just make sure it's all cute.
So,
So that is the like fancy aunt that likes to spoil everybody.
that's why I'm asking Sierra, what would Sonata give Iris? Because I bet you it's better than what Iris wants.
Literally, like she just spoils everybody. All the kids. I gotta turn on the heat. Be right
like that
back.
person that's like, I never had Nike, so I'm gonna get you everything Nike. You know.
Basically,
Yes.
Right.
she
Yeah,
said, "Oh, you
yeah.
never had Nike? You didn't have this? We gonna get you Nike.
You didn't
We
have
gonna
an-
get you some
You didn't have
Jordans."
Adidas shoes? I bet.
Bet
Let's go
$200
find your-
sneakers.
your
Do you
mold
want
of a
some
blacksmith.
Gucci clothes?
Yeah,
Oh,
you know.
yeah, that are not that great looking.
Yeah, but they're expensive.
They're
and that's
expensive.
Yeah,
what
they're
matters.
expensive.
That's the whole point. It's just because it's been.
And Sonata rolls up wearing those Yeissal Couture
Like a
pants.
$200 like scarf for no reason.
Just extravagant for no reason. It's like, ma'am.
She's got Yeissal Couture and she's holding a wine glass. And she says, "Oh, honey, do you want that? I can get it for you."
I can get that for you. Chloe is just like, don't buy her nothing.
Don't you dare! That's enough.
Anyway, back to our fabled whispers. After one, we've had this amazing look at what's happening with the campaign 1 characters.
Oh,
God damn it, Derek.
God.
We
I gotta turn
find the
on-
blacksmith, Alex.
Mhm. Yep.
Yes, it's on the same street. Yeah. You hear the sounds of clanging metal inside. And as you head inside, it's like the heat just washes over you.
Oh, that feels good.
It's okay.
I would look for someone that looks like they're in charge of the place. I don't know if there's someone behind the counter or not, but
There
the counter or
is
something?
a dwarven woman standing at an anvil, just, hammering away at this heated metal. And she's the only one in there. There's no, like, counter or anything. It's just, the
Mhm.
forge and everything.
Um,
And some, like, examples of the work she does, like, hanging on the walls. And
does it look like good work by looking at the stuff that's on the wall before I say anything to her?
it's fine dwarven crafts.
Okay, cool, perfect.
From Orzammar.
Yes.
You got
Yes. Oh, I love it. All right. Well, excuse me. I will say a little bit louder to try and make sure she hears me. So, and wait for her to turn around.
Yes. Hey, you need something?
Yes, we actually had a question. If it was, if you had anything like mold, like a mold for like casting things, or can you make specific designs for a mold? That we are currently looking for one.
I mean, sure, I can make something.
Well, Nyx, what would you like?
All right, so I'm thinking we didn't decide on the design, did we? No.
Nope.
I'm thinking maybe like a well, first thing, we want to make a mold for a candle specifically. I'm thinking like a tiny little cauldron. But
Yeah,
specifically, we want 5 holes for 5 different wicks.
Well, I mean, you wouldn't need that for, like, the mold. I mean, it would be, like, an open top kind of thing, probably. So you could just, like, stick them in there, I guess. I don't know anything about candle making. But, just...
How would we get them to stay in place?
You melt the wax around the wick.
Yeah, we
Right,
would
we have to
hold
stand and hold all 5 of the wicks. We only have 4 hands.
Sucks the suck.
We can maybe build something that would help us. I'm not sure.
All right, that's fine. Can we get a small cauldron candle thing?
Sure. And you want it to be a mold so it, like, opens up to release the candle once it's done, or...
You're so smart. I didn't even think of that. But yes.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, it will take me a while.
How long is a while? And how much would this cost us?
Well, first I gotta finish this thing I'm working on for another client, but then I can get started on that. Probably take, like, a day, so be, like, done tomorrow night, maybe.
Okay.
For the materials and work. Just 1 gold.
Perfect. I I slam a gold on the table.
That's a really expensive candle.
It's not even
I
a
mean, you
candle.
can use it several times.
Yeah,
Mhm.
you can make
I
many
guess.
candles. I just need to steal 5
Will
more.
they though? You guys better use it as much as you can.
We're
We
gonna
only
make a
make one
candle
candle.
building
Just make
company
one candle.
later.
Oh no.
So you open a candle shop, and that's the
Uh-huh.
entire campaign.
No,
Yep.
I'm gonna introduce
Done.
this to my
No,
village.
A band.
I'm gonna introduce this to my
It's a
village.
candle
so they
shop
can
with a
become candle
band
makers.
in the back to where we put on like shows in the back like yard type thing.
That seems kind of weird.
Then everyone can buy candles and just stand swaying.
Mhm.
Exactly. See?
No, my village
Instead
will
of
become
lighters.
the village of candle makers, and everybody will travel far and wide to get their candles.
So dumb.
We'll also sell the lighters that light the candles for them too. The extra profit.
Jesus.
All right. Well, we'll be back. I mean, we'll probably won't come back tomorrow night. We'll probably be the next morning.
All right.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks.
See ya. Now she starts clanging the metal again.
Once we
You
get
see her
outside,
arms, thick arms.
Hell yeah. Yep.
when we get outside and actually started walking away, I was like, just thinking to myself, we forgot to ask her name. Need to get better at that.
Oh well, we'll ask next time when we come back.
Well, the blacksmith place was named Blackstone Forge. Oh,
Blackstone Forge. Okay.
Straight from Warzone.
What city are we in?
Drifthorn?
Yeah. Okay. I'm just making sure I'm putting the notes in the right spot.
Oh, that's nice. That's actually very smart. I ain't taking no notes.
Me neither.
It's fine.
the
Me
name
and
of it
Nyx
again?
apparently has it.
I did
Blackstone
all that work
Forge.
last time. Not doing
I
it
did
this
that.
time.
I also did that last time. I ain't doing no more notes.
I just I put the name of the city and then the important buildings that we've gone to.
No, I just rewatched the episode, so.
So Gladerin, in Gladerin we went to the Glad Hippogriff.
Oh.
And in Drifthorn our inn is the Sleeping Shipmate.
Thank you.
All right.
Because I don't.
I do remember that one.
I don't know.
because
Where's
you
the
thought
name?
I said shit, mate. Yeah.
Mhm.
Sorry, that's Iris peeking through.
Well, that's all I wanted to do. So what are we doing now?
Well, we also wanted to go look at a job board to see if we can earn any money
Yes.
for the next airship rides.
I completely forgot because I got all of this new stuff.
I mean, that's understandable.
And I think we should do this after we watch the performance tonight. But I think we should set up a rehearsal tomorrow and maybe practice with what we got.
How early?
I don't know. We have time before we have to pick up your mold.
Okay. Well, let's say around lunch, just to be
Sure.
safe.
Whenever.
Okay. Perfect.
Do you have plans or something?
No. I'm
Probably.
just just in case you want to sleep in.
Or sleep
I
around.
normally wake up really early.
What?
What?
What
What?
do you mean sleep around?
No, don't worry about it.
I don't understand.
It's fine.
Are you going to wake up and
I
go to a
was just
different
like,
place?
"Oh,
and fall
no."
asleep?
I just glare at Blue.
Are you just gonna go to like 6 different inns and sleep there for like an hour?
Yep, that's what she means. You gotta test all the inns in the city to see which one's the best, you know?
Well, I feel like the first one we find is the best because it's the one that's
More
first
than
talked about.
three.
I guess that's true.
So that
Anyways,
means
let's
you don't
find
have
the.
to sleep around and you can get a full night's rest.
I guess that's true. Mm-hmm. So that job board. I think
Yeah,
it's
let's
this way, right?
find one.
You were told that you could find a job board at City Hall, which
Mhm.
is in Centervale.
Love you.
Okay. I will unless I don't know the way, I'll ask
Do I-
directions or something.
Well, Yeissal was in Centervale just
Perfect.
this morning, so she can get you there, but then to find City Hall is, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'll go to Centervale and ask a guard if I see one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're like everywhere.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Hi. I was just wondering, can you point me in the direction of City Hall?
Oh, it's goes into this long description of like
Mhm.
exactly how to get there.
Mm-hmm.
Like you take a right there, and then you keep going for like 10 feet, and then you go left, and then
Yeissal is just like stone, like just the same face. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Tell me more. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So
and
polite.
the guard is very, she looks pretty young, and she's just like so excited that she's doing something at her job and not just, standing around looking at things. But finally, she reaches the end of the description.
Thank you, Dare. That was very helpful. Thank you.
You're
Have a good
welcome.
day.
You too.
I'll follow the direction that she gave me. I was just like, yeah.
Yes. And you think, like, halfway into the description she gave you that there would have been a much simpler path, but she she probably gave you like her patrol route way
Well,
to get
at
there.
least you know how to find her if you need to.
Yeah.
She's actually only like
It was
10
like
feet
a
behind us
It was a
the whole
subtle
time.
message being like, "Come find me again."
No, you look behind you and she's not there.
Okay.
She was going the opposite direction.
Okay.
So
So we're going clockwise. She's going counterclockwise.
yeah.
Gotcha.
Well then.
Look, maybe she doesn't actually know good directions. She only knows her patrol route. Okay.
Yeah. That's fair.
I only know landmarks.
It's like when you first move to a new city, you're like, yeah, I know how to get there from this point.
Yeah.
Yes. That's like when people ask me directions, and I'm like, I don't even live here, because they usually ask me when I'm in the city, and I'm like,
That's me when I go downtown Vancouver. I'm like, I get lost downtown. Don't ask me. I'm not from here.
I'm very approachable, apparently, because people tend to go and
Because
ask
you're so
me.
wholesome looking. We love you. You're so pretty and cute, and you just want to hug you when you see you.
Aw.
You're very approachable.
Thank you. Anyway, you get to City Hall finally, and it's this very large building. 4 floors, which is pretty rare here.
Is it the biggest or tallest building, or is there taller ones?
There are taller ones, like the Temple of Bahamut. You can see the tower towering literally above everything else. But it's like, very wide and long building.
Okay.
And outside the main entrance, there is a board with postings. One side is like official business, and the other is for private people just putting out flyers or postings about help they need or anything like that. And you see, just as you're approaching, a person comes out of the city hall and starts putting up posting on the official side of the board.
I look at both sides. Whatever one that has the most money.
Okay. Well, you see the one that the person is currently putting up is asking for aid out in the farmland outside of Drifthorn. Someone's been stealing livestock and also killing guards of the farms. So they need someone to help take care of that. And that would be 50 gold reward for each person helping.
Charging battery.
Okay.
And that's like the only thing on the official side right now that's like job that pays money.
What's on the personal side?
It's mostly, people who have lost things or
Are there any lost puppies?
no.
I think.
Items, stuff like that. And there's also someone asking for help with pest control. And
How
you
much is the
know,
pest control?
someone. It doesn't say.
Oh.
It's just like, contact the receptionist in City Hall to get more information. Blah blah blah. About how to find this person in the posting. There's also someone who's moving and looking for people to help carry things.
That's the one.
Exciting!
Well, I think we should do the one where the guy is murdering people at the farm, because it could be the snake killer, but he's evolved from snakes to people.
Sure.
I think that is also something we could look into. We just have to be very careful.
Yeah, and it does have a very high price reward, so we can check that one out.
Does it
I'll
say
take-
to? Yeah. Does it say how we need to go talk to somebody about the job or?
Yeah, it says you should talk to the captain of the guard.
Oh, the inner sonata.
Here we go. Round 2.
Nope,
Oh,
he sounds a different
no.
person. He sounds a different person. I'll go talk to the captain of the guard.
I look very I want to look very tough, with my with my yellow galoshes, and my giant bright blue beanie. I want to look as tough as possible.
Yes, this is my son. My son is going on an adventure with me. Oh, my
Well,
Lord.
you go into City Hall, I assume,
Mm-hmm.
and ask the person that put up the posting and then went back inside, and is the receptionist at this large desk in front. And she says that the captain of the guard is right over there, and points at a door where it says guard captain on a sign on it.
So we can just go right in.
Well, knock,
Okay, well, thank you. Yeissal heads over and knock on the door. If it's a nice...
Come in.
Yeissal opens the door.
And you see sitting behind a desk filled with paperwork sits a half elf with sort of tan skin, brown hair that's up in a bun, wearing, sort of like formal armor type thing, and not really super useful, it looks like. But she looks at you and she says, can I help you with something? Or
Yes, we are inquiring about this posting that just was listed outside.
oh, right, the new one, right? The
At
farm.
the farmhand
Yes.
investigation.
Excellent. So, yeah, people have been reporting theft of livestock, but now there's also been a murder, because they were, guarding livestock more closely. And, yeah, it's a bad situation, and, we can't head out there because we've got the city to guard, so we need mercenaries to go take care of that for us. So,
Is
if you
there
think
any...
you could...
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
I get really excited to learn new things. Is there any information on the murder? Like, type of murder, maybe? Like, weapon, perhaps?
Oh, well, it looks like they were bludgeoned to death.
Alright.
Yeah, so not animal, something else. Probably big.
Have they found any footprints or any suspects?
Well, big footprints of something, in the snow. So it's probably like,
A giant?
A
well,
Yeti?
a smaller type of giant in that case, but
A troll.
I haven't been there personally, so
Mhm.
I'm not sure, and no one has seen it,
Probably a
up
troll.
close and lived. So they've seen like the shape of it, and it's humanoid but large.
What are the current denizens of the farmland? Are there any like wild animals that are large, or any humanoid creatures like trolls or giants or anything of that sort?
Well, we're not sure. I mean, we haven't heard any reports of it before this started happening, so it's something that's moved there recently, maybe, or because it's winter, it's easier to steal than to hunt in the wild, perhaps.
Sorry.
Do you have any type of map that we could use? Maybe of just the
Oh,
area.
yeah, I should have something. And she like starts rifling through drawers and then pulls up a map of the city and the areas just outside of it. You could use this. I would prefer to have it back once you've returned, but
Yes, that's no problem. We're new to this island, and it would be kind of tough for us to get there if we didn't have some sort of visual aid.
that's understandable. I appreciate that you are willing to help.
I'm sorry. What is your name?
Oh, it's Emma?
Emma?
Yes. Emma Van Rel.
Okay.
I'm probably gonna spell that all sorts of wrong.
It's EMMA, right?
Yeah.
Guard Captain Emma.
And, like, she's very, like, soft-spoken and, like, sounds young, but you see, like, you know, a few wrinkles, and, you know, she's probably middle-aged for a half-elf, which is older than the human middle age.
Okay. Is there any type of deadline that you would like this to be done by, or we can do it at our leisure?
Well, preferably as soon as possible. People have lost their lives and, you know, their animals.
I mean, I know, I could probably guess from looking at the map. How far out of this town are the farmlands?
Well, they start right outside to the west, but this has been happening on the outskirts to the north, about half a day's walk from here.
Would it be okay if we left tomorrow morning so we could prepare?
Yes, that's fine.
All right.
Is there someone that we need to speak to when we get there? Do you have any other commanders out there? Any?
No, it's just farmers.
Mm. Okay then. Do anyone else have any questions for the lovely lady?
Would you require proof of service, like an ear of a creature, if we destroy it?
Maybe just a note written by one of the farmers.
All right.
Okay.
Or, you know.
I was just making sure. Sometimes, they say collect ears. Sometimes.
They do?
Yeah.
Okay, well, no, but, like, you know, a tooth at most, you know, if it has to be a body part.
All right.
But basically, confirmation from a farmer will do.
Yeah, yes.
Okay, thank you. We shall see to it at our earliest convenience, as soon as possible.
Thank you. And good luck.
Wait, how much
Yes?
money?
50 gold for each person.
Oh, thank you.
Alright.
That whole time, Seraph was trying not to make eye contact with her, and also just like keeping his head down.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't really like guards, especially guard captains. So
Mm-hmm.
You don't like your own grandpa, huh?
that's different. But
Okay,
probably
and
not as much.
also, he's not a guard captain anymore. He quit, remember?
Mhm.
Yeah, he wanted to be with the fam.
You don't like your
He's
great-grandpa?
working at a stable now. Yeah, but he's, you know, he's chill nowadays.
He likes him when he's not on duty.
Okay. All right.
But the reason that he didn't get in as much trouble is that his great grandfather is a part of the guard.
Yep.
And has a lot of power. Anyway,
Yeissal leaves. I want to know, did I ever last session, did I ever go speak to the docks or ship captains or anything?
I think
No.
we talked about how much it was going to cost.
We did.
We talked to
I can't-
the ship captain we
I don't-
were on. He told
Yeah,
us.
he
Well,
gave us
he
an
said
He gave us
estimate.
an estimate.
Yeah,
that
that's what happened.
they would probably charge a lot more than he did,
Mm.
is what he said. And
Oh.
that
Yeah, I don't think
other cargo captain or like of cargo ships usually take half of what passenger ships do, but you didn't, like,
Talk to someone who's actually going out of.
yeah.
Okay. All right. I will talk to a captain. I'll go to the docks, the sky docks.
Well, it's a skyport. They aren't docks per se.
You mean an airport?
An airport. Yeah,
It's the
I
skyport. Okay.
Do they have a duty-free shop for, tax-free shop?
No.
Oh, damn.
There's also no, security,
Oh.
lines
No
or
TSA.
anything. Yeah, no. Well, there are guards, but it's not like you have to stand in line and get scanned and whatever.
No
So-
metal detectors.
Yeah, no.
All right, I go talk to I'll go to the airport and see if I can talk to a sky captain
It's a skyport.
outside.
I was gonna kill you.
Yes. He said roll new character. I'm like, oh, you never got to your destination. You failed. Mission failed.
Okay, wherever we get, everybody's gonna be dead, and this whole travel's gonna be for nothing.
Yeah. Anyway, you get to the skyport, and again, there's a building that's information.
Mm-hmm. Looking for transport because I know to get to Emperor's that's going to be a lot.
Yes.
Well, actually, so there's probably like 1,000 or some shit.
I mean, I think we should focus on how much we need to get to the next island.
Yeah. She's going to do that. She's going to look at cost and everything, compare the cost.
Okay, so I didn't write this down yesterday, which I should have.
Oh no.
Oh, you
We were
telling
talking
us
about
that.
it too. Yeah, you were talking about it.
But I know that passenger ships from Driftborn to Mythmore are 70 gold.
Oof.
And from Driftborn to Altain was 86 gold, I think.
Ugh.
But you could try to find someone, with a transport ship. Or,
Yeah, transport
cargo
ship. Yeah, cargo. See about that. Oh god, because I'm wondering what is the quickest way to get to Empiris.
Mm-hmm.
Will I have to go to Altain, then Deverum? Because I'm thinking straight. Then Elarisa, then Imperos.
Yeah, but Mythmore sounds so cool, and I really want to go there.
You can try to convince her to go to Mythmore. We'll see about the prices.
I mean, Mythmore was
70.
cheaper than Altain.
And Altain doesn't sound as cool as Mythmore. I'm just saying. Mythmore. Myth. That sounds cool.
She going to see about transport ships and see if one of them will charge less for 4 passengers.
Mm-hmm.
3 passengers and a half.
Excuse me, I count as a full passenger.
Alex, sorry, did you say Drifthorn to Altain was 85? Is that what you said? What'd you say?
86 or something.
86?
I wrote
Okay.
82. Whoops.
Sorry. Alright. Thank you.
Yeissal.
Yeah.
You never really told us why we're going where we're going. We just kind of decided to follow you. Is there a reason we're going so far away?
Yes, I have to reach the Sky Sanctum.
What's the Sky Sanctum?
It is. It's the major temple of Bahamut, and it is.
Not.
Is it a gate?
It's not a temple to Bahamut. It
What is it?
is it's a monastery. And it guards the portal to the plane of air.
Yeah. She says that. I was like, I didn't feel like pulling up World Info. I was like, fuck.
So, is there a reason you want to visit the Sky Sanctum? Is it part of your spiritual enlightenment?
Yes.
Would it make you happier as a person?
Yes.
Well, that's all I needed to know. I'm on board.
Do I need to roll, or he just believes me?
He just believes.
Okay.
I mean, that does sound very interesting. So, I mean, I think we'll tag along at least for a little while.
Yeah. Okay.
Once
I
you all are
mean-
happy, my evil powers come into play. No, I'm just kidding.
He said, "Be happy." Now time to die.
Then perish.
Perish. All right. So yeah, going to see if I can find a cargo ship or transport captain that will probably take us for cheaper because that's a lot of money. Mythmore is already
Yeah,
kind
you
of
can.
98 to Aldane?
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So the best we probably will have to go to Mythmore either way. Oh, because Altane is higher, right?
Yeah.
That's why. Oh.
All the
Okay,
islands are
so-
higher.
If we go to if we go to Mythmore, if we can find a cargo ship, doing this one quest will get us to Mythmore. All of us.
Well, that's assuming the cargo ship is cheaper. It might
Yeah.
not be.
Well, on average,
I think we just lucked out on the ship from
Yeah, I
Lateran
believe
to
we did.
Driftthorn. I think we just really lucked out there.
well, the
Yeah.
cargo ship captain there said on average it's normally half of the normal price to ride on a cargo ship.
Okay. I mean,
And
we can definitely try. Yeah.
even if it's a little bit more above half, we still are getting 50 gold apiece. I'm sure we can knock down 20 gold off of the price.
I think, unfortunately, I think we might have to stay here for a little bit just to rack up a little bit more money. That
It's
way we're
always
not.
safe to have better or more money than you need.
Yeah.
money, always better.
You don't want to be broke.
Seems like everything here is money and there's no trading at all.
Being broke sucks, yo.
Well, it does from time to time. All right. Can I find a cargo ship captain other than the one we came in on?
Yeah, you like ask the receptionist in the info building, and she says that there is a captain that will leave with his ship in like 4 days, going to Mythmore, and he is staying at the sleeping shipmate while waiting for everything to be ready.
Perfect. Oh, what's their name?
Oh, good question. That's a real fucking good question right there.
Sorry, Alex.
It's okay. I should have stuff like this prepared. Her name is Kayla Hackett.
Okay.
Sounds hot.
There's
Sierra
Savannah
said.
showing.
Yeah, Sierra says, not Yeissal. Can't help it. Sometimes people are just beautiful, you know? Like Christy over there glowing.
I'm dying over here, guys.
But you look beautiful while doing
Oh,
it.
thank you. Iris is absolutely bored out of her mind talking about this. She's just like, oh. Mainly because Christy's dying. I'm just transferring it to Iris being bored and looking at everything except what you guys are doing.
It makes sense for her. It makes sense. She wants to go to the party.
Yes.
What time was that anyway?
I look at the flyer. It's after dinner, right?
Yeah, so admittance starts at 5 and the performance starts at 6.
Cool.
Yeah.
So I think Iris is mostly like just paying attention to time and timing them, that if they go too long, she's going to start complaining and dragging them where we need to go.
Okay. So it was Kayla.
Just being very obtusely
Kayla
looking at the
Hackett.
flyer.
Kayla Hackett. Okay.
Heck it.
Hackett. Alright, what time is it actually?
By now, with all of the shopping and the walking around different districts, it's probably around 2 in the afternoon.
Okay.
We should get ready soon.
Are we performing
I
or
definitely
are we
agree.
just going to see
No,
the
no,
show?
we're scoping out competition first
Okay.
and getting free drinks.
Yes.
You haven't talked to Kayla yet.
Yeah.
She's at
Kayla-
the inn that we're staying at.
Yeah. So we might as well go back to the inn anyway to
Mhm.
get ready. Oh wait.
What?
Is there a dress code?
I was going to
I look
ask
at the
that, but I
flyer.
didn't want to say anything
No,
because we
they
already
said
walked
it's
away.
family friendly, so I don't think it's like super fancy.
Okay. Well, that's lovely.
But it doesn't hurt to make yourself look a little better.
Hmm.
I agree.
I'm going to put on more makeup.
Iris and Seraph,
Yes.
Yes.
I know I asked Yeissal this earlier, and I just want to ask you too. Is there a reason that you came? Like, I know you said that you're just exploring, but is there something you came here for? Something that'll make you happier if it happens?
I followed Seraph, so whatever reason he had to leave home is my reason, but I don't know the exact reason because he's being a poopy head and hasn't told me why he left. So I'm just following him until he tells me what the fuck's going on.
And I just wanted to
Or to like
explore a
read
new
his
land.
diary.
Insight check. Does he actually want to explore new land, or is there something behind
I
it?
love that you trust Yeissal instantly.
Because
I love
don't
it.
feel- like I have my own reason to explore as well, so I know like it's not just about exploring. It can't be.
I just know that Seraph can't survive without me. That's why I'm following him. That's my reason I'm here.
Natural one. He is exploring to explore.
Thank God I rolled a 6.
You know, he just wants to explore.
Yeah,
Doesn't
Iris doesn't
win,
buy that bullshit.
you
Nice
know.
try though.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna write, instead of questioning it in my book, exploring to explore. Smiley face.
And Iris is there to protect him.
Yes.
Yeah, he needs it,
Yeah.
apparently.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Sure, until you get caught.
Anyways, let's head back. I think we should we do need to get ready.
Wonderful.
Hell yeah!
Oh,
that's my
that's great.
beach. You're my beach.
Oh.
I love him.
I love him. He's adorable. That's my beat right there.
He's so extra.
Love it.
All right. So, when we get back to the inn, Yeissal will, I feel like Yeissal will just, she'll just prestidigitation her face and, like, make her face look a little cleaner. But keep the makeup on, just a little bit more shine. Moisturize.
Moisturize me.
Moisturize.
I can't remember. Did we pay for multiple room nights here, or was it just
No.
that one?
It was just
Okay.
that one, right?
I'm gonna go up and pay for another another night.
Mhm.
Probably actually
Oh.
2 nights. I'm gonna go ahead and pay for 2 nights.
Yeah, I think
And
I
how
should
much
do
was that again?
too.
Fuck if I know.
1 gold.
Was it gold? Okay, so
Oh, okay. Thanks.
Remember, because you returned the gold and he
Right.
thought
Oh, right.
Sierra turned into a gold.
right, that is correct.
I just rewatched it earlier today because I was trying to stay awake.
Yeah, I'll walk up and pay for 2 more nights for me and Blue's room. Put 2 more gold down.
I only have 1 gold.
I will go up to the and pay for myself and Nyx's room.
Okay. That was close.
And I will immediately go up to the room. Is there a mirror and like a bowl of like water for like cleaning your hands and stuff in the room,
You
or?
know, yeah.
Okay, cool. And he's gonna go up there and like wash his face, probably go take a bath if that's okay, or if that's here
I
at
mean,
the inn
there's not
or a
at the
washroom.
inn.
When he
It's,
goes to
you
wash
know.
his face, I shape water so he can't. Every time he goes to sleep, it comes out of his hand.
Now, Blue, you're not helping me get ready.
Do you need help?
I need my face wet, please.
I make his face wet.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Go have a bath now.
I start shaving my face with one of my daggers, even though there's not much hair on it, but
Yeah.
gotta be
you're
clean
so
shaven.
cute, Seraph.
Thank you. Then I'll go, take a bath or whatever, and then come back and get dressed.
There is no bath in the inn that's like ready. You would have to like ask them to fill the
I will-
bathtub.
Before I went upstairs, I would have asked them to do that.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Does it cost me any
It's
money
like-
to do that, or is that a thing?
It's
that
a
you have to-
copper extra
Oh, okay, sure.
for the labor.
Gotcha.
It's like a tip.
Yeah, I will give them a tip of just a whole silver piece.
There you
I
go.
don't want copper. I don't want
Fancy.
copper.
Fancy.
This is why we're related, Seraph. This is exactly why we're related.
Now you're related because you're fathers or
That's true.
brothers. But
I just make my makeup look a little sparklier. Make to add some glitter and some a little liner.
mhm.
Make myself look a little extra sparkly and pretty.
Nice.
Yeah.
And of course, I leave my bags and stuff in the room. I don't need to take that with me to the restroom. So
Oh, you do you?
yes.
Where's your diary, Beach?
I mean, you can search for it.
I searched for it, Beach!
It's not in the bag.
Damn it! Oh, he outsmarted me again. One day, cousin, one day. And I put this bag back.
Now the question is, do I notice that it was searched through when I come back?
I mean, if she would try to hide it,
Sure, I'll try to hide it.
she could make a sleight of hand check.
Okay. Which dice? Let's try this one. Whoa, that was a journey. 15 plus 2. So 17.
I rolled a
So
16.
you, oh yeah. So you don't notice anything. out of place.
Cool.
It was almost a 3. It was really bounced in this fucking tray. Yeah, giddy save. Hell yeah.
Giddy that
They
it's
eat them
mine.
all. Ah, sorry.
And now we're gonna get sued by Johnny.
Oh no! Oh no!
Demonetized.
It was less than 15 seconds. I think we're good.
Okay, yeah, but they're super harsh though.
I know, they're super hardcore now. Anyway, if you're a Johnny's fan, you would get that reference.
Ew. So, anything else you want to do? Want to look for Kayla or?
Oh yeah, Yeissal will.
Seraph's not. He's too busy getting ready.
Yeah, because he about to get bottomed.
What? What are you talking about?
When I get to my room, I'm gonna cast Goodberry and kind of smush them up, and then rub them on
Okay.
my feet, and wrap my
Oh.
feet with bandages,
Okay.
Oh,
and
buddy.
then put my socks over my bandages, hoping that the
Oh,
Goodberries like
okay.
absorb into my skin.
And
Sure,
he'll
it's like a poultice of sorts, you know?
Yeah.
Makeshift healing salve.
Yeah.
I mean, it
Aw.
is technically 1 hit point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Primarily.
Yeah, but if you eat it,
It's
this would
easier.
be more like soothing because it's got the magical properties of
Mm.
healing
I'm
and
trying
stuff.
probably
to
smells
use it as
good,
like
too.
Neosporin.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
probably smells
yeah.
pretty good though. Probably smells better than Neosporin.
Yeah.
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 Smell very fruity.
Yeah.
Oh,
Um,
it smells like a berry.
Yeissal's going to look for Kayla.
Well,
we
there
get-
are a few like people eating lunch and whatever.
I'm gonna ask the innkeeper.
Yes.
Yes, I was wondering if you can help me looking for someone that will be staying here. Her name is
Mhm.
Kayla Hackett.
Oh yeah. She's in the corner over there.
I turn
And-
and look.
You see this, kind of, I don't know, tough looking, like she'd probably get in a bar fight.
Does she have
Short.
a lot of muscles? Sorry,
Well,
Sarah.
what you can see under the coat she's wearing, sure. She looks like she's got like I don't know.
Ooh.
I wouldn't say orc blood, but she's like very tall,
Okay.
human looking, except like
Broad.
yeah,
Okay.
more than usual.
Does she have green skin tone? You said she looks orc looking.
No, not exactly orc, but like she has some sort of relative in her like ancestors that was of like a larger race, probably.
Okay.
She's got like tan skin.
Okay. Yeissal will walk over. Actually, want to buy a drink. Do I see her drinking anything?
She's currently like eating a plate of potatoes and meat. And she's got this, flagon of probably ale.
Okay. I'll buy another tankard of ale
Okay.
and I'll take it over to her. Excuse me, Captain Hackett.
That's me.
My name is Yeissal. I was going to inquire if you have any room for a passage to Mythmore.
I mean, sure, for right price, I could consider it.
I'll hand her the drink. I'll sit it down, nudge it towards her. Uh,
Thank you.
what is your price range?
Well, I would like 35 gold.
How much you said? 35?
Yes.
Okay, 35 for a person?
Yeah. You know how many are
4.
looking? All right. Yeah, I can squeeze that in.
Okay. When are
Just
you?
don't bother my crew.
Hmm. When are you planning to set off?
4 days.
4 days? Okay.
We'll also be doing like a brief stop in Vila, if that's okay.
That is perfectly fine.
Good.
Okay. By the way, like I said, I'm Yeissal. I will be traveling with my companions Nyx, Iris, and Seraph.
All right.
All right. Um,
Just make sure that they keep their hands to themselves and keep out of the way of my crew,
of
and we'll be
course.
fine.
Thank you, Captain. And I see you in 4 days. Should I see you at what time?
We'll set out at 6 in the morning. My ship is Heritage.
Heritage. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Enjoy your meal and your drink, Captain.
Thank you.
All right. I will go up to my room. I will look for Nyx and Iris. I'm assuming like Seraph is probably bathing somewhere or something.
Mhm.
That didn't escape her what Iris said, so she's like, um, she'll go to her room. Is Nyx in there?
Yeah, he's
Yes.
probably just like, finishing up wrapping his feet and putting his socks on.
Nyx, are you okay?
Well, yeah, I just, you guys said my feet were bad, so I'm trying to take care of them.
Well, I said nothing of the sort, but um,
Well, I guess they said my feet were bad, so
well, you were walking out in the snow.
that's fair. They didn't hurt at the time.
Yeah, because you lost all feeling in them.
Yeah, they were like frostbitten. You didn't
Can
feel shit.
I walk over? Nyx, may I?
What are you going to do?
I would like to take a look at your feet to see if
I
everything's
just
okay.
finished wrapping them. All right. I'll slowly unwrap them. They're like purple right now because they're covered in berries.
Oh,
They're covered in berries.
can I see? Like, does he definitely got frostbite?
Make a medicine check.
I mean, if the damage is really bad, I'll cure wounds my feet too.
That's what I was wondering. Like, can you? What did I get? Oh, nope, 9.
I mean, it's hard to see through the mush of good berries, and there's some blisters, and
Well, can you feel anything, Nyx?
Can I feel anything, Alex?
you know that feeling of being out in the cold and then coming inside, and you get the sharp, needle sensations in your toes and heels. Yeah, that's happening.
I feel the sharp needles and stuff, but like it doesn't hurt that bad, and I think these berries are helping a little bit. Very soothing. And I think they'll help with the healing process.
Okay.
You didn't get any feeling back until you put berries.
I didn't get any feeling back until I put these berries on my feet.
Well, that's good. Can't have you walking with no feet, apparently.
Yeah, well, I think I'm okay now. I mean, I didn't really realize I had anything wrong to begin with.
Probably because they were frozen solid there.
I think I was just more excited about going on an adventure.
You have to be a little bit more cautious, okay, love?
Alright, I'll pay more attention the best I can.
Okay. By the way, we're leaving in 4 days.
Alright.
It's gonna be 35 gold.
Well, we'll be able to pay for that just fine once we finish this quest.
Yes. Alright. I'll just pat him on the head. And I will go and knock on Seraph and Iris's door.
Well, I follow her, because I think we're doing something now, so...
Oh. That's my son! Oh dear. I knock on Seraph and Iris's door.
This is what you hear. On my drum.
I'm gonna test the I'm gonna test the door and see if it's locked.
Nope, I haven't locked it.
Okay. I'll just open it a bit. Iris,
Hello.
I hear that you're practicing.
Yeah.
Well
What's
done.
up? Thank you.
I'm just informing you that I found the captain and she has agreed to take us to Mythmore in 4 days. So that gives us some time to rack up a little bit of cash and perform at this thing that you wish.
And it's not
Ooh, good
expensive at all.
It's
Yeah.
35 gold a person.
So does that mean we have to find a killer in 4 days?
Probably, yes.
Well, 3 days if we're starting tomorrow.
Yeah.
What if we don't find the killer in 3 days?
We'll probably have to find another way to make some quick cash.
35. I don't know if we can make that much money performing, especially if we're brand new. And we haven't done any rehearsals.
Well, we're going to kill the beastie that's killing people, and that's 50 gold a person, and if my
That's
math is
if-
correct...
That's if we get it in 3 days.
Oh, we'll get that in a day, don't worry. It only takes
It's
a
very
day to get there.
optimistic.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
If we leave tomorrow morning, we'll get there, get the whatever it is, and then come back. Easy peasy.
Except it takes us half a day to get there. And then we have to find the killer, kill it or bring it to justice, take it back with us if it's alive or if it's dead, and take another half day back.
So leave
So
first.
we actually only have like a day and a half to find the killer.
So leave first thing in the morning?
Well,
Yes.
we'd have to.
Yes, leave first thing in the morning, and I think we'll find the killer within the hour of us arriving there.
That's very optimistic, darling, but I
am
don't think that's very
always
realistic.
optimistic. Sometimes you have to fight the world with an optimistic stance.
That is very wise of you.
Well, I haven't done a lot of fighting, so I'm not very confident I can kill somebody within 3 days. 1.5 days.
If not, we can at least figure it out. And probably bring news. Maybe that counts for something. Probably not the 50 gold, but something. Figure out what exactly it is.
We could kill farmers and take their gold.
No, we cannot do that.
I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that at all.
What happened to rules and laws, Nyx?
I was just
Charge
making
complete.
a joke. I thought you people would accept it.
It's I guess it's a funny joke.
Thank you.
Haha.
How good was Iris's playing with the drums?
Let me find out. Probably not very good. Performance. 14. I rolled a 10.
Okay. It's
Yeah,
not bad.
that's above average.
I'm not proficient in it yet. But I
Keep
will
prac-
be.
Yeah, keep practicing. You're doing well.
Thank you.
I'll take out my pan flute and start playing to give her some harmony. You know.
Hell yeah.
That's a high number for my pan flute. That's a that's a 21.
Hell yeah.
So somehow you make up a melody to go with her drumming, and it's beautiful.
See, this is why we need to have rehearsals.
Well, we are waiting for Seraph. By the way, where is he at the moment?
He's having a bath because I splashed him in the face.
Okay.
Interesting.
It was fun.
When is he going to do his sleeping around thing?
Probably tonight after the party.
Well, I think we need to talk to him about maybe not sleeping around tonight. Maybe like
I've tried, Nyx. I've tried. We've all tried.
Well, I think like there's no point in going to all of these different inns tonight, especially when our inn is 1 gold. He already paid for this
To
one.
be honest, he's not that good. At best, he's been like to 2 places in one night. Not that many.
But like, it doesn't make any sense. Why not just stay at the one place you bought already? I don't think all of the inns are that great.
It's fine. We give him at least like half of the night or something. Or like an hour or so, depending on how much he needs.
Boy is not going to sleep. I'm just going to tell you that much.
What?
Well,
Then he's not
as long
sleeping
as-
around
yeah.
at all. Why is he doing it?
Nyx, darling.
He needs to get a full night's rest.
That's what I keep telling him.
He's very spry.
In that case, it should be called. It should be called like running around to a bunch of different inns or something.
No, he has to test out the bed from time to time. It's fine.
But why would he test out a bed if he's going to make it to as many inns as possible?
It's not always a bed.
He sounds like he's really bad at this thing you guys just told me about.
Well, apparently he's pretty good. He keeps doing it.
If he can only make it to 2 inns in one, I'm sure I could make it to at least 8 if I tried harder.
Damn, Nyx, that's impressive.
I can just run really fast.
I'm just looking at Yeissal engaging her reaction to all this.
Yeissal is like holding back a big ass laugh, but she's just.
To be fair, I probably have way too big of an advantage because I can turn into a cheetah. And I could get places
Well,
way
that's
faster.
cheating. Ha 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 ha.
Well,
Wow.
while you're having this discussion, Seraph has finished his bath and he's returning.
Seraph, I need to talk to you.
Oh, hang on a second, guys.
Okay.
Alright, we've been talking about this sleeping around thing. I really don't think you should do it tonight. Also, how do you only make it to 2 inns in one night? They told me that was your biggest number, and that doesn't make any sense. If you're running around as fast as possible, you should be able to make it to more inns than that. You're way faster than that.
This is Iris laughing in character.
Yeah, I'm just staring at her the whole time.
Make sure you stay hydrated.
You need to be hydrated for all that running around. That's true. You don't want a Charlie horse when you're halfway to a...
Yeissal, I love you already. You're great.
But by the way, we have to leave early in the morning tomorrow to go figure out this investigation on the farmland because
The boat leaves in 4 days. It takes half a day to go out there, another half day to come back. So technically, we only have like a day and a half, 2 days maybe if we're lucky to find this killer. It's a lot of work to do.
How early are we talking?
8
Like-
a.m. 6 a.m.
Before
6,
the sun
7.
wakes up.
Can we push that to 10?
That's
No,
really late.
sorry.
That puts us way too far behind in our time schedule.
Or you can start your
You could sleep
escapade.
around earlier in the day. If you get a head start, maybe you'll
Yeah.
get to more ends.
maybe right after the performance. The performance shouldn't last that long.
You know, maybe you could ask that guy that asked you earlier if he knows where any inns are.
Oh wow,
And-
he's really on point.
and
Damn,
he-
Nyx.
Maybe he could tell you like a layout of the fastest way to get to all the
Oh, I'm
inns.
sure he could give you a layout.
I will definitely do that, Nyx. Thank you for the advice.
Well,
I'm
like
sure
I
he
just
can show me how it's done.
maybe if he tells you where to go, then
Mhm.
maybe you'll make it
And
back
what to
on
do?
time. You'll make it back on
Okay.
time.
Yes.
'Cause I was telling them I think I could make it to 8 inns minimum
Oh, really?
within the time frame. So I don't
That
know
is
how you
very
can only make it to
impressive.
2.
That's what I said.
It's very impressive, Nyx.
So impressive.
It doesn't make sense.
It usually doesn't.
Maybe one day it will.
Oh,
Then again, maybe
That-
it won't.
Maybe you
I'm
can
not
teach him
sure.
how.
Nope. That's no.
I don't need to know how to run.
I'm not. Yeah. See, he already knows. We're not. I mean, can I get dressed, please? I need to, get changed and everything. And I don't know if I don't really like doing that in front of everybody.
You're not dressed already? You've been gone
Well,
for
I mean,
like forever.
most of my fancier clothes are in the room. I just,
Why are you putting on fancy clothes?
We're going to a party.
I want to look nice for the party.
I'm keeping on these clothes.
That's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
These
Whatever
are
you're
the-
comfortable in.
They're the only clothes I have, so
They're nice. They work.
I'm
gonna
really
start
worried
shooing
when we
them.
get
I'm
there.
gonna start shooing them
it
out
sounds
of the.
already walking.
Can you tell your friend to buy me something that's alcoholic, please? I feel like he's going to not buy me anything alcoholic because he thinks I'm really young.
Sure, I will get you something alcoholic when we get there. But I need,
Alright.
please, thank you, Nyx.
All right.
Close the door.
Bye, Nyx.
Really?
What? What? He's the one that started asking about it. I didn't bring it up. He started it. I just finished it.
I am not going to be the one that explains that.
You want
Thing.
me to?
It's better than me.
Isn't
Yes. No?
it? Exactly.
I don't know. We should just maybe we should get Yeissal
Put on your
to
fancy
do it.
pants.
Fine. So I will put on my actual fancy clothes
Your fancy
that I
pants.
have. So
I'm just sitting on the bed. Feeling very proud of myself right now.
Yeissal's going to sit downstairs and just drink some ale.
Mm-hmm.
And wait for everyone to come down.
Yeah, I've been thinking about this since we had our conversation. I have another way for him to go faster. Instead of buying rooms, what if he just ran in, laid down on the floor, and then got up and went to the next one?
Nyx,
Yes.
are you an only child?
I'm not really sure how to answer that question because we just kind of came into existence. So technically, we're all equal. um, there's no really like set family type thing. We're just all
So no blood relation.
no. I don't know. I have no clue whatsoever.
Interesting. Well, um, for most species, to replenish a population or to expand their lineage, most people will have sex, and they stop. You're laughing. Shush. I'm looking at your faces.
Well, I know that,
Okay.
but I don't understand like what this has to do with sleeping around at a bunch of different inns.
Well, that's another word of having sex with multiple people. You're just going
What?
by one.
I could never make it to 8 people in a night. That's
I
insane.
know, darling. Most
That's
people can't.
crazy.
If
How
they
could he
are,
make it to
they're
2?
some type of god.
I wouldn't
He's just
even want to. It feels like it would be empty.
for some people it is. Yeah. Some is empty, some is fun, some is energetic.
Oh, he's going to sleep with that man from earlier that winked at him. I get it.
Either that or someone else. We don't
Sleeping
quite
with
know.
somebody means having sex with them. I get it.
Yes.
So I
But
do
not all the
sleep
time.
with you in your
No.
room. I sleep on the floor in your room while you're in the bed. I have to be specific, is what you're saying. Got it.
Well, I already know that when you do, but if you want to ask someone else and be like, "Hey, I would like to sleep in that room with you," just say in that room,
Yeah, I
not
can't say I'd like
I
to
want to
sleep with you. Because
Yes,
that means
darling.
I'm going to try to advance on them.
Yes.
Understandable. I don't want to advance on anyone.
Understandable, darling. I just pat him on the head and continue drinking.
I need a drink too now. I feel completely. That's why Iris was laughing at me so much.
I was laughing at Seraph, not you, but yes.
Yes, it was quite an hilarious repertoire.
I understand now. I get it.
So maybe just for Sarah's sake, don't bring it up around him. He might. Some people are a little shy about that.
Oh, I won't. It's awkward now. I can't.
That's what Iris says.
Once I'm dressed, we'll come down.
I don't make eye contact with Seraph.
You okay, Nyx?
Yep, I'm fine.
Guess I didn't have to explain
Okay.
anything to him. I kind of just look at Yeissal and look at Seraph.
Listen, I already knew what sex was. All right, don't. I didn't understand the sleeping around term.
Did you understand my
okay.
native tongue? Because I said that in my native tongue.
Oh, I didn't realize.
When I'm not doing the accent, that's my native tongue.
I get it. I was just not paying attention at all.
That's okay.
Yes, I think she did too. Well, are we ready to go?
We are.
Yeah.
Cool.
How much was this for a mission as well? Did your friend say 2 gold?
2 gold. And we get balcony seats and a free round of drinks.
Slight
Do we
issue.
need to mention his name?
I was
Probably.
just going to go find him, but sure.
I only have 1 gold.
I'll pay for you, Nyx.
All right. I'm sorry I'm so broke.
It's fine.
don't even buy a lot of stuff. I just didn't have any.
It's okay, Nyx. You sound so sad. It makes me.
I don't mind buying you things, Nyx.
All right. I appreciate it.
Okay. Let's go party! Finally, something interesting to do. Let's go.
So you head towards House of Happiness. It is in the Upper Tree District.
Is it kind of
You
like
find it,
the noble area?
No, it's just the North District
Oh,
of the
okay.
city. Center Vale is like the,
Yeah. Okay.
High-end
noble-ish.
stuff.
Yeah, the high-end stuff.
Gotcha.
Upper Tree is just north.
Okay.
And it is tucked against the wall to the Center Vale district. It's a large stone building with 3 floors, and it's got like rounded corners and domed roof. There are 2 main entrances, one with a sign above that says main floor, and the other is with a sign that says balcony. And also above that, on like the wall between the first and second floor, is a very large sign with elaborate letters saying happiness. And you see there are people lining up outside and like slowly trickling in, most of them to the main floor.
I would like to look around if I can see Max.
Well, I mean, it's not outside.
Okay. Let's go to the
Does-
balcony then.
I was gonna say, does it look like there's a line to the balcony thing, to the balcony seats too, or is it mainly just
No,
for the?
it's just
Balcony
people,
we go.
a few people walking in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we will head for
It's about.
that then.
Okay. As you get inside, immediate upon entry is a large counter, dark wood, and behind it a wall with numbered hooks, and there are attendants behind the counter waiting to take people's like coats and outerwear if they want to hang it there. And to the right of the counter are a couple of doors with signs saying that they are powder rooms. And to the left of the counter is the wide staircase leading up. And you can also see, aside from the attendant, there stands an air genasi with half-orc creatures by the staircase waiting.
Does he see us?
And he sees you and he gives you a big smile.
We're here.
Excellent! I've been waiting for you.
I don't make eye contact with him either.
Mission success.
Do you want to hang outerwear here? Or, I mean, there's space to have it up at your seats as well.
I'm fine. I don't like to leave my things around.
Yeah, we're fine.
Alright, then follow me.
Cool.
Leads you up staircase. My cats are currently fighting. I'm so sorry.
Stop it!
Stop. Queenie's got this like huge tuft of fur in her
Oh.
mouth.
Queenie,
She's gonna swallow it now.
Oh.
what have you done to Sophia?
She's a poophead.
Well, so aggressive.
But Max leads you up the stairs. And upstairs there's this, there's a shaped hallway with doorways that, like, some of them are just open and you can see inside and they're empty, and others have like the drapes closed, and you assume people are already sitting in the area inside. But he leads you to one of the doorways that's to the right, and inside is like, compartment with a table and chairs with plush cushions of embroidered fabric, and drapes that you can close in the doorway are blue. You see the railing of the balcony is sturdy but carved in beautiful shape. And below you can see the main floor, which is full of tables and chairs, and people are, moving in, taking seats. Some have been there early, it seems, that are sitting, like, closest to a stage. That's a big raised area, but heavy black curtains cover most of it at the moment. You can also see there's a bar area left. And Max pulls out the chairs for the
No.
ladies.
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Max.
Welcome. Here are menus, and he hands you 2 menus. One is a drink menu, and one is a food menu. And you see like a large variety of things and drinks and food. There are like snacks and stuff type, and or entire meals, or desserts.
Ooh.
And the drinks have both non-alcoholic and alcoholic. You can get whatever drink you want. Order.
Sure.
I'll get them for you.
I ordered the
Something-
strongest thing on the menu.
Okay.
Something
Hard liquor.
sweet.
Yeah.
I also
something
want
sweet
something
for me.
sweet. Like, yeah, a sweet alcoholic drink sounds good.
All right, I can get there for you.
Seraph, do you want anything?
I think I'm fine for right now.
All right. Any food you would want? I know
What?
I didn't say.
What desserts do they have? Because I'm by myself. No parents tell me what to do. I'm gonna get dessert for dinner.
They're like chocolate cake, or more like, just bunt cake type thing with berries.
Chocolate cake.
Okay.
I'll
Make
get
that
a
2
meal.
chocolate cakes.
I'll actually get a meal.
She's coming here to yell and leave?
Yeah,
Theo just came in here to yell and leave.
lovely.
That's a mood.
Seraph, you sure you don't want anything? Something?
Maybe in a little while. Not right now.
Okay. I'm going to give Mac 2 silver pieces as a tip.
Oh yeah, I'm
Thank
going
you.
to pull out 2, 3, 5 gold to pay for me, Seraph, and Nyx.
Thank you.
And it was 2. It was 2 for 2 gold for entry, right?
Oh, sorry, 6 gold.
Yes.
Sorry,
Oh.
miscounted.
It's okay. I give 2 gold for me. For myself. 18.
I will be with you shortly. And instead of going out through, the drapes, the doorway, he does a handstand on the railing and then flips over
Oh,
and lands down on the main floor.
I look at Seraph. He's very flexible and agile.
I was going to follow, but I don't. I mean, how far of a drop is that?
It's like 10 feet.
Oh God. Okay. I'm just gonna go around the outside. I'll be right back. I'm gonna walk outside.
I'll tap him before he go. I will give him a bardic inspiration. I'm like, have fun.
Thank you.
But you see, like, Max moving to the bar area down on the main floor to get your order.
I will follow him down and walk up to him. So, do you have to work throughout the show, or?
Well, I'm your personal waiter for this evening, so.
I mean, is there any chance that you could get someone maybe to cover for you for just a little while, maybe?
Probably. Yeah.
And you wouldn't happen to have a somewhere more private for us to talk, would you?
I know a place.
Okay, perfect. Well, I guess I can help you take their things back up to them if you would like, because I know they ordered a lot, and
Thank you.
you just let me know when you're ready to go have a conversation.
I will do that. And the bartender gets everything together. Takes a bit longer for Yeissal, but you get everything sorted, and you see, he puts the drink tray on his head and balances it there, and then just kind of hands you the tray with the desserts, and then holds the meal in his hands, and you head upstairs. There's a stair leading directly from the main floor up instead of the entryway stairs.
I have to applaud you. That is very talented. And also your flip that you did off of the balcony I quite enjoyed that. I mean, I like to think that I am flexible, but I mean, you are quite probably a lot better than I am.
Thank you. That's kind of my shtick here. All of the waiters have to have something.
Gotcha.
And you see every waiter here has the same sort of outfit, like this white shirt and a waistcoat on top. But his what the hell is that? But his shirt is a bit, open, and you see this, muscled chest.
Well, I have to say yours
freaks me out.
Yep. Yep. Me too. Well, I have to say, your talent is definitely unique. I quite like that.
Thank you. You head back upstairs, and everyone gets their, drinks and food / dessert. And there's pretty loud space because the main floor is now packed with people, and you see some are just couples, some are groups of friends, some are families, children. Seems it's a pretty big turnout, and you can see like across the way on the balcony, like other people sitting in the balcony seats, as well as the third floor balcony, which is, even higher. People sitting there as well. And then sort of the lights dim as a light comes up by the stage. And with that suspense, we will take a short break
Hell yeah!
before the performance.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll be back in like
Thirsty in real
10,
life.
10, probably less than 10 minutes, maybe.
Less than
Okay.
Yeah, less
Yeah.
than 10 minutes.
5 to 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll be
BRB!
right back.
BRB, guys.
Happy.
Bang. Hello.
Bang. Hello, we're back
Hello.
with
Hello.
food and water.
And chalky milk.
Hey, I
Yeah.
have nothing.
You have us.
That's true. You still
We
stay
we are your nourishment.
me. Yes. Thank you. But Max and Seraph had just returned with your drinks and your food, and the stage had been lit with a spotlight. And the rest of the place dimmer as Tabaxi with white fur with the large black and red spots steps out on the narrow space between the edge of the stage and the curtains covering the rest. She's wearing a more extravagant version of what the waiters are wearing. Her waistcoat is embroidered with gems and pearls and gold thread, and her white shirt has billowing sleeves. Her boots are thigh high. In her ears sparkle gems, and she's wearing a long curly red wig. And even though, she's just one small person and she doesn't raise her voice, and yet it projects to the entire tavern. Welcome to House of Happiness. My name is Happiness. As always, I beg our returning patrons for patience as I go over our rule. If you wish to talk to your table mates during performances, please keep your voices low and respectful. And if you're putting in an order with a waiter, you can either point to your order on the menus, write it down on a little notepad you've got on your table. Tips for the performers can be left in the jars on your table and will be collected once the performance is finished. If you wish to tip your waiter, you can hand them the money directly. This is a place of positivity and encouragement. And though I hardly have to say this on a night with such a special group performing, if you jeer or boo at any point, you will be escorted out of this establishment. Now that I've made the rules clear, I've got the pleasure to present to you all the way from Emperor's, the Empress' favorite performers, Silver Strands. And people start clapping as the curtains of stage pull to the sides, and you can see at sitting at a piano there's a dragonborn with silver scales, and there is an air genasi holding a violin, a wood elf with a flute, a half-orc with a cello, and a gnome at the drums. And they wait for the clapping to die down before they begin playing. And it's this cheerful tune with a lot of energy, and they play so well that no one is talking. Everyone is just looking at them, enjoying the music. And they finish one song, and then there's a brief pause with more applause from the audience before they go into the next, and it continues like that. At one point, Max sneaks in, taps Seraph on the shoulder.
I will quietly get up. I will whisper. I will put on the way out. Put 2 gold pieces in the performer's tip jar, and I will whisper to Blue that I will see her back in the room, and then I'll leave.
Play nice.
Alex, just so I can paint the picture better for myself, this isn't like a theater. This is an actual inn.
No, it's a tavern.
A tavern, sorry.
And it's got, like 2 balconies.
Okay.
And then, the main floor bar area and the
Okay.
stage.
Okay.
So it's not a theater, but you get the feeling that, there are performances
Right.
all the time, except this is like a special performance. So it's like more of a big deal than usual. And that's why there's an entry fee and everything.
So it's basically a tavern like on the bottom with tables and stuff, and then just balcony seats going up the walls. Is that?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
As he leaves, just as a safety precaution, Nyx puts his hand behind the chair. And I will message you what I'm doing.
Okay.
You will do what?
He's doing something.
He doesn't want us to know.
I'll probably have to make like a stealth check or something, but oh.
Okay. Stealth check, yeah.
Okay. That's a natural 20 plus 2.
Okay. Yeah. Seraph doesn't notice.
Okay. But I stay in my chair and I continue watching the performance.
He made Sarah grow a tail.
What?
No, he did not.
Once that happens, I'm just gonna go up and take my beanie off and put my hands in my beanie.
Okay. But the rest of you have your food and your drink. Very good. All of it. And you did get an alcoholic beverage, Nyx.
Nice.
You didn't change it to something else.
I drink it.
It's strong. It's real strong.
I can take it, you know. I'm a constitution-y boy.
I guess it'd be kind of difficult to compete with a piano, huh?
I was thinking the same thing, considering we have very primal instruments.
Well, that's one thing they don't have. We have a drum. They do not. We also have Yeissal and her fancy bell dance, and they do not. So I think, like, with those two, it kind of evens out the piano.
Yeah,
I
that's
also
totally fair.
maybe I can do prestidigitation, maybe give a little sound of a piano.
Ooh,
Very light.
magic car music. I like it.
But you see, as the violinist has like a solo, she does like dance and very,
shit.
very flexible.
Lindsay Sterling type shit.
Yeah.
Ah, shit.
And also her hair long and it's like drifting with, like she's in wind, even though
I
there's
can do
obviously
that.
no wind inside.
Guys, I actually had a thought.
What?
What if their next trip, they're flying back to the place that we have to go? That's where they're from, right?
Yeah, I think so. Unless
What if
they're
they-
on tour.
What if they have like a private airship and they're going home because this was the last stop on their tour? Maybe. Maybe they'll let us hitch a ride with them if we perform good enough or something.
Oh, like we could be like their opening act? Oh,
Yeah.
that's a good idea.
Yeah.
That's actually a very good idea.
It would
Thanks.
get us there faster, too.
And we could make money.
Exactly.
We could. We could speak to them
Let's
afterwards their
parasite this shit.
performance.
They'll probably say no, but it's worth a shot.
Yeah, we can always ask. We're basically roadies.
Ah, shit, but we gotta solve a murder and I don't know when they're leaving.
That's fair, but if they're leaving and we can pay for it, or we can perform for it, we don't need the gold from that quest. And we get there.
Okay, but like you guys took that job.
We can cancel.
Yeah, we can return it and say something else came.
Wow,
the
you guys are
emergency.
great mercenaries, guys.
Well, I mean,
I didn't even want to be a mercenary, but you guys are making me look bad. This isn't good.
do you want to get to our destination faster, or have to pay a whole bunch more gold to get there?
Well, yeah, but I also don't want people thinking I'm not cool and just like ditch out when I didn't even agree to anything. Wouldn't
Maybe
it make me
they'll-
look bad?
Maybe they'll be spending a few days here to rack up some coin and perform for a few days. Maybe. And they'll give us just enough time.
I love Alex's face right now. Like she's like
How far are we from the stage, like feet wise?
Jeez. I'm great at spatial awareness, guys.
I know, right?
I don't know, maybe like 50 feet.
Okay, that's fine.
So you're like at an angle. So
Yeah,
you're-
yeah. That's fine.
Right.
Just so I know for after they're done their thing.
I mean, you'd probably have an inn, but he's occupied.
Well,
Uh-huh.
that was my thought. We could totally ask Max when Sarah's done with him.
or Max is done with Seraph.
Does it sound like Seraph's getting hurt?
No.
Okay. Good.
I hope you're not
That's,
spying on
that's
him.
so creepy.
I'm
Yeah.
not spying on you.
Okay.
Yes.
I hope you cast Bless on him.
No. I know what they did. Being a naughty boy.
It's nasty. You gotta pay for that.
Hey, for what? I'm not doing anything.
Hmm.
So yeah, we can talk to Max whenever he's done.
Or I could just ask them directly when they're done.
We could do that as well. I'm pretty sure they might have a lot of people trying to talk to them.
Hmm.
But now
Yeah.
and then another waiter comes by to see if you guys need anything, then moves on.
I will ask him. Uh, is this troupe playing again anytime soon? Is this their final night here?
Oh well, this is their only night here, but they usually stay for a while. Just
Okay.
catching up with people they know here.
Is this like
Okay.
the end of their tour? Do they go
Oh well,
home?
it's not a tour per se. It's just they come here specifically sometimes to perform, and then they go back home.
Are they leaving tomorrow?
I don't think so.
They.
I'm not actually supposed to tell you any of this. I'm sorry.
Well, is there any way
It's
we could
okay.
talk to
We
them?
won't tell him.
I don't know.
I give him a silver.
Or maybe their leader?
Their
well,
event manager.
they usually don't speak to anyone they don't know.
Okay.
We would just really like to speak to them. Maybe
Yeah,
you can put in a good word for us?
We are.
Want to speak to
No,
them.
it's okay. Yeah.
Are they within 30
I'm
feet
not
of me?
allowed to speak to them.
Oh, that's okay. Don't worry about it. Thanks for your
I
time.
mean, you could ask Max. He's
Oh,
got-
yeah, we will.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you.
No problem. And it
Don't
looks like
worry.
really nervous and scared, and he just rushes out because he said way too much.
So, I have an idea. And Seraph's not here to tell me no, so I think I'm just gonna do it.
What's the idea?
My idea is we are a traveling band from Aporia, my hometown. We're from Sandholm. And we were trained under the very important Four Dragon Bards, and we were personally trained by them, and they're very famous over there. So if we're their apprentices, and we were sent here on a musical journey, and we would like to talk to them, get to know them, maybe work on a collaboration like creative people like to do. We could bring in a rendition of the Ora musical over to here and see if they'd be interested in doing. I totally have my ring from Sandholm to prove that I'm a noble. So they should give us the time of day, no?
I really don't understand a word you just said, but I'm going to trust your intuition and believe that this plan will work 100% and there is no error in anything.
Alex, is there any legend of the Four Dragons?
Probably not.
I mean, not that you know of.
It's probably a high possibility that these people, the Four Dragons,
Yeah.
their legend probably hasn't spread here. We probably haven't heard.
Well, here's the thing. It's not really about their legends in Aporia. It's more about the theater company they built, and all the theater people know everybody. It's a very small community. They should have at least heard about it.
Well, if they're across the world, it's probably not the smallest community if the other people know
I
about it.
mean, you'd be surprised how far musicals go.
We can try.
That's pretty fair. I mean, I thought the world was pretty big. And if
Yeah,
somebody
but
on the
don't you
other
know,
side of the
bards transcend all the lands. That's how stories get across each continent. It's all the traveling bards and shit.
I guess that's a fair point.
I mean, Seraph's not here to tell me a real reason why we shouldn't.
I think we should wait for Seraph, maybe, unless we
Yeah,
can
but, like-
somehow talk to them first.
I
before
can.
Seraph comes in.
I can from here, but
I
I
can
don't want
do-
to interrupt them right now.
How far are they?
50 feet.
Oh,
Roughly.
I'd have to get within 30 feet before.
I have 120 feet. I'm good.
Yeah, we can try to speak to them afterwards. After they're done their performance.
You know, it'd be like, hey, can we get an audience with you? We are special travelers from the lands of Aporia.
Well, if we're gonna
traveling
say that,
musicians?
we need to know about this Emporia.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Don't worry, I will say everything. You guys don't have to talk at all.
But eventually, we will have to talk. I
Well,
think
then,
I found
by
the
then they'll
error in
realize
this
how
plan.
awesome we are.
I think Seraph would have said that's a bad plan here, on the part where half of us don't know anything about Emporia.
It's fine. I guess if you want to be boring and not get on a world tour with the
No,
Silver Strands.
we can try it.
We
but
can
I-
still go with your idea, but we can not say that all of us is from this Emporia. But
Well,
we
you
could.
don't have to say you're from there. You could say you had a scholarship there or something.
I can say you picked me up.
That too.
Pick me up to be part of your
I
troupe.
know this talent. I know it when I see it.
All right.
I see you, Derek.
I see no error whatsoever other than the one I mentioned, and
Okay. I will be fair because Seraph told me I have to be a little bit more open to other ideas. So there's my idea on the table. What's yours?
Well, I was just gonna try to get close enough and ask for an audience without saying the whole we're a traveling band that's super good. You know, like I feel like if we just were straightforward and we said we would like passage to where you're from because
And
we're trying to
Parasite.
go there, and you know we'll perform for you or something. Like I feel
Okay.
like we don't have to open up with we're great. We just show them we're great and they'll appreciate it. Because if we open with we're great, they might think, oh, these guys are cocky. We don't want them with us, you know.
Not necessarily. Not if we're talking about collaboration. Because we see their talent.
I suppose. I'm really just still talking, hoping Seraph finishes at some point. It's only been like an hour and a half. I'm just kidding.
Oh, he might be a
Like,
while.
By this time, like my thing
Depends on his
what I
mood.
was doing.
Is it close to a full moon? That might affect things.
What, to see some type of werewolf?
Yep.
Can I insight check her?
Sure.
19 deception.
You
I believe her.
her.
I'm rolling pretty bad tonight, guys.
I froze
you on
for a
roll 20?
second.
Yeah, I'm on roll 20.
Oh, baby.
I froze for a second. What does she believe?
That
That
you're a werewolf.
Seraph is a werewolf.
God damn it.
Well, we'll explain the horniest.
That's why I said if it's close to a full moon, it might take a little longer. But if he's like new moon stage, pretty quick.
Has he seen anyone about that?
I don't know. I don't ask. I don't want to know.
You guys are cousins, right?
Yeah. Our dads are twins.
Alex, would I know if someone can be born with lycanthropy, or do they have to be cursed with?
Make a
Arcana?
history check.
Let's see.
Yeissal, do you think we should be honest? I'm pretty good at lying, but if you all want to be honest, I guess I can get on board.
I'm rolling really shit.
Yeah, you have no idea about lycanthropy.
Wow,
Just,
I'm
you
really
know.
rolling really shit. We could. I kind of like the idea of mixing the two. I like the idea of saying that yes, we are a performance group, but you also have connections over in Emporia, and we would like a collaboration just in case we can get to Imperius Island.
Oh, so like a trade.
Mm-hmm. That we can also do an opening act for them
Mm.
as long as they give us passage to Paris.
I don't know. Maybe.
That way, we're not technically lying, but we're also giving some type of trade, so it's somewhat honest.
Happy medium. I like it.
I like happy.
So does this place.
This place is wonderful.
Pretty cool.
The Silver Strands have like a brief intermission in their performance, get hydration, which is important for all
Very
kinds
important.
of performances, you know? That's like an hour and a half in. They have the intermission for like 15 minutes and then they come back and they keep performing. And towards the end of their performance, Seraph returns, looking a bit more disheveled now than he did leaving.
So I tell Seraph the plan the moment he sits down.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. What do you think? Unless you just want to ask Max.
I mean, we could ask him if he could introduce us, but
Or I can just message them from.
I think that might be a little rude.
Well, I could say, excuse me, do you have time to meet after you guys got rested for a little bit? I don't have to like tell them exactly what we want. We could just be like, hello. Very
I think
interesting.
connections are very important here.
Fine.
So I think Max would be very.
Where'd he go?
You gotta think that they're a well-known group. They're probably not gonna just see anybody that just talks to them in their head.
Well,
And
what if I'm really nice?
well, yes, you can be very nice, but
I'm very
why?
sweet.
Yeah, but what if you're like trying to kidnap them or something? Even if you act very sweet,
What if they tried to kidnap me? I don't know who these people are.
I mean, I guess that's true, but you're contacting them, so I mean, I don't understand. Okay, I just think it'd probably be better to get Max to
Alex's
introduce us
face.
if he can.
Agree. I
Alex's face
do
is breaking
believe
me.
Max will be very beneficial to this transaction.
I also agree.
Fine.
And by the way, I'll cast prestidigitation to make Seraph look a little bit more cleaner with his hair like fresh.
Well, thank you.
No problem.
I forgot my comb in the room, so I appreciate that.
A little word to the wise. Whenever you get done doing something like that, I suggest always freshening up.
Oh, I did. I
Never.
just forgot the comb.
Okay. Never leave a rendezvous looking like or worse for wear.
I
Okay,
really
Mom.
like you. Wow, that's not nice.
It was a
Nyx,
joke.
Nyx
It was
feels
a
awkward
joke.
and goes
Your
to the
mom
bar.
is nice.
She is.
Then why do you have an attitude when you say that?
It was a joke.
I love your mom.
I love her too.
Okay.
She can be a little
Family
pushy sometimes, though.
Only with you.
Well, I mean, that doesn't change that she's pushy sometimes.
I hop out of my chair and go to the bar because this conversation is awkward. I'm just gonna order a drink and put the money on the table for the drink.
Okay.
I'm going to say to Blue in our home language, I don't think Nyx likes the sex talk, like how she doesn't like heights.
He has a fear of sex?
I didn't mean that. I just mean he's just like, it seems like it bothers him to be in the room, to, you know.
Or he's just embarrassed because he told you, he said
Yeah,
that you
that
should get
made it
advice
awkward.
from Max. It's probably, he's just embarrassed, Sarah. It's fine. I'll ask him later, but I think he's fine. He's
Okay.
just a little, like, embarrassed.
The performance of Silver Strands ends to thunderous applause.
I resist the urge to
Curtain.
message.
The curtains close again, stage, and waiters are walking around collecting the tip jars. So Max comes back to collect the tip jar.
Max, by any chance, my companions here would like to meet the Silver Thorns. Is there any way you could set that up for us, please? For me?
We have like a kind of business proposition. You remember how I told you we're from far away?
Yes.
Yeah, well, like our family kind of ran a pretty big production company back home at the capital of our
Uh-huh.
city. So I was like wondering if we could like maybe talk to them a little bit in terms of like maybe collaborations or something.
And this wasn't a plan before he had sex with you. We thought
Okay,
of this while
good.
you guys were in the other room doing what you were doing.
Good to know.
I just don't want you to feel like you were used, because you weren't at all.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Well, you see, the thing is, I'm not sure they would be open to a business. I can introduce you to them, but
Oh, they don't do
it's
collabs?
a bit not really. Also, it's a bit awkward. The violinist is my mom.
Oh.
Oh,
Even better,
she's really good. Her
you could
dancing
give us
was
a
like
good review, or
baller.
give him a good review, and then...
Okay.
Oh my god.
Next, darling. Shh.
I generally try to have an excuse not to talk to her while she's here,
Oh.
but
Oh, I understand. Oh no, I'm sorry.
Can I insight check
Forget
him?
I asked.
yeah, sure, insight check.
Does he look like terrified of his mother, or just like that's what I'm like?
I
don't
also have
wanna-
mommy issues. Iris is backing the fuck off.
Insight. Let's see how bad I do. Oh. 21.
Hey.
He's not terrified of her. It's more that just doesn't have a good relationship with his mom, probably.
Okay.
I probably had the better chance just messaging them.
I mean, I can introduce you.
Yeah, you don't have to say nothing more that you don't want to or stay. We just like an introduction. We'll do the rest.
Alright, well,
I don't think we expected you to ask them for us. That's impersonal.
Yeah, if it's too much, don't even worry about it, man. It's cool. Well,
No, I mean, she love a chance to be a good mom. Whatever. He like reverts to a teenage mannerism, even though he's
this is looking
definitely
like
not a
dark mirror
teenager.
yeah, this is dark mirror for Iris. She's like, oh, yes, the wrong person. Oh no. What have I done?
I think we were probably better off just asking them ourselves.
That's what I just said.
No, they're kind of, up their own asses.
Us
Oh.
too.
He kind of just pats your head. Take it easy on the drinks,
What?
maybe.
I don't know what you're talking about. I am perfectly under control.
Uh-huh.
Okay then. So how about
By the way, how long are they here for? Are they in town for?
Couple of days, maybe?
That's perfect.
Yeah. Totally. Perfect.
No, this is so bad, Seraph.
yeah, this is gonna be awkward.
Don't worry, I'll do all the talking. Ah.
I don't think that's a good idea, Nyx.
I'm super good at it.
I think
Plus
you
5 persuasion good at it.
I think you might be a little drunk.
I'm not drunk.
You seem a little.
I am not drunk at all.
Uh-huh.
Nyx, how about you let us do the talking bit, okay? Thank you.
I'll walk away.
So,
Back to the
Right.
bar.
where's...
Ooh.
Should we do something about that?
I don't
Maybe water
know.
it down.
I mean, I
Yeah.
could...
Or wait, is this his first time drinking?
No.
I have no idea.
He just when he starts drinking, he doesn't like to stop drinking.
I mean, I can introduce you to them now, if...
Yes,
Sure.
please.
What?
If you don't mind.
Yes.
Me. And just walks by the bar, kind of grabs the back of Nyx's clothes and starts like just pulling him along.
Thank you.
I have like put my gold and 3 silver on the bar. Like I spent the rest of my money and I'm just dragging like a mug with me. You know?
Mm-hmm.
It's a mug full of fine or not fine, but a mug full of hard liquor. Just coming
Uh-huh.
down the...
Yep.
Yeah. Where are you
But
taking
he leads
me?
you.
Shh,
You're
Nyx.
meeting the Silver Strands.
Is everybody else coming too, or is he just dragging me?
Yeah,
No,
no,
we're
they're
all
here.
I
They're
misunderstood.
all
I was like-
walking.
I was like,
No.
why is he dragging me?
Like as
Goodness.
the group walks by, he just grabs you and drags you along with them.
Okay.
And he leads you through a back door, which Seraph has been through already.
You know, how about me and Nyx head back to the inn? You all can handle this, right?
I have not finished my drink, and I want to
Yes.
finish my drink.
You can take that with you, Nyx.
I don't think I can take the mug with me. It's their mug. That would be stealing, and we
That's
had a talk
out.
about stealing.
It's
All right,
true.
we will walk over here. You can finish your drink, then we're going back to the inn. You two can handle the conversation, correct?
Yes. Of course.
Probably.
Be careful. Please be careful.
I think I could handle the conversation, but nobody wants to let me go and talk to them.
Again, Nyx, if you weren't drunk,
I'm not
we
drunk.
would. You're acting a lot like you're drunk.
No, I'm not.
I mean, if he wasn't drunk, you might have a better chance with him because, he's interesting.
Mm.
Never seen anyone like him before.
Yeah.
I mean,
I get that a
that
lot.
is true. Nyx, can you stand here and just,
Can you stand here and look
cool?
pretty?
I mean, I'm always looking pretty.
Can you
Perfect.
maybe not talk though?
I will talk if I decide I need to interject.
Okay, sure.
All right. And he just leads you
Seraph, just have your hands ready to cover his mouth as needed.
Will do.
to a door, just knocks on it, and you hear someone on the other side say, "Yeah, what is it?" And back sighs, "It's Max. Come in." He opens the door, and inside you see the silver strands in all their glory, except now instead of their performance outfits, they're wearing comfortable robes and stuff. Just chilling on couches with
Hell
drinks
yeah.
and food. The typical after performance chill.
Yeah.
So, there's a group here that want to speak with you about something. If that's okay. And you see the Air Genasi violinist just be like, "Oh, of course, we would love to speak with your friends."
Oh,
I
And
telepathically
Max
in
just-
her mind say hello.
Interesting. Well, won't you introduce us? And Max was, "Yeah, this is Nyx and Seraph, Iris, Yeissal.
I will give a small bow when he says my name.
And guys, this is, well, Celine." He points to his mom and points at the Dragonborn. Erlesis and points at the elf, Silkian, and half orc is Mary, and the gnome is Selfina.
I missed half of his name.
I did too.
Just go through those again really fast.
Celine, Erlesis, Silkian, Mary, and Selfina.
Alright, I took a lot of liberties in guessing the spellings for every one of those.
So I will speak up. Thank you for introducing us, Max. And I'm going to touch Iris on the shoulder. Well, we just came for a proposition for you. You were wonderful tonight, and we really did enjoy the show.
So good.
We
Such
are-
a good
Thank
show.
you.
I loved it.
X.
Thank
Charging
you.
battery.
We are performers ourselves, actually.
Oh,
Yes, my friend here, Iris, and I
Hello.
I will inspire Iris, give her a bardic inspiration. She has an eye for talent, and she had picked me up and all Nyx to be part of a performance. And you have inspired us so much that we were hoping that we can travel with you when you back to Imperius, and for that travel, we would like to maybe an opening act for you.
Or I know that Max told us you're probably not too open to the idea, but I have to at least bring it up. I'm from Aporia, from Sandholm, and I've trained under the Four Dragons Theater, and I was wondering if you'd be interested in maybe doing a collaboration on the Oran musical. I don't know if you've heard of it.
Can't say that I have. And they like look at each other confused, like,
It's a really great story. I could give you the
okay.
rundown if you have time.
Sure.
I just start bobbing my head and letting my ears bounce to try to be cute.
And you know, they definitely look a lot at Nyx like, what even is this man? But he's cute? Interesting.
Yeah. But if you're not interested in collaborating, like if you have your own style, I totally respect that. But it's just like, an extra idea if you're not interested in an opening act.
Well, I mean, we're always looking for new music. If you would allow us to pay maybe a license fee for your play, musical.
Musical, yes.
All right.
But we were trying to get our way to Empiria. Wherever Yeissal wants to go.
Empirus.
That's the one. That's where we'd like to get to, and we heard that that's where you're from. And yeah, you just really inspired us, so we were kind of hoping maybe you would be interested.
Yes, because Imperius would make Yeissal happy, and happiness is the best thing in the world.
That too.
Indeed. Well, and like they kind of huddle up together, start whispering to each other, and you see like Selene is probably arguing to like, help you guys out while the others are like, nah,
Do I
you're
need to
just
roll
doing
persuasion?
this to be like, cool in front of your son. It's basically what you hear
Picking
like
up on? Yep.
snippets of what they're whispering about and stuff. So, and Max stands by the door just looking at the ceiling like, dear God,
Hey, Max,
help me. Yeah?
can you get me another drink?
No.
Oh.
Water. I message him, could you get him water and pretend it's alcohol? He might not know
I
this.
think I can fool him. I think
Maybe.
not. Well, I think he'll notice. Maybe if I get him juice, he won't know the difference.
Ooh, that's a good idea. I was just gonna say I was gonna force him to drink the water, but that's a way better idea.
I'll be right back.
Okay, thank you.
Leaves the room, and the Silver Strands are like still having this like whispered conversation. The gnome is kind of like waving her drink around as she's just splashing. Max comes back before they've finished arguing with like, a cup that he hands to Nyx.
Hey, so do you think it would be more convincing if we showed them your dance?
we can give you give you a little show of our performance if it will help ease your mind and it'll ease your thoughts on the subject.
Yeah, collaboration aside, just a little show of what we.
The half-orc Mary, just. All right, I guess.
I mean, if you're too scared of our musical prowess,
He didn't mean that. He's
he might be a little drunk. I am sorry.
That's okay.
I telepathically say not drunk in their head.
Curious.
Okay. Well. Okay, I do not have, or like, I'm not gonna switch into my dancing clothes. I can just do it right here. Iris and Nyx, do you have your instruments? And
I
Sarah?
always have my drum.
I always have my pan flute. Not a plan flute, but a pan flute. I have
Plan
it right
flute?
here.
It's a plant and it's a flute.
Yes, I do.
Would you want us to just perform here in your room?
Yeah. It's a spacious room, so you know,
Okay.
it's like the green room of a
Nice.
We're basically auditioning.
yeah. And they're sitting there with their drinks on the couch, like entertain us.
Is there a fireplace?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to perform next to the fireplace.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeissal will take her like in the center. She's going to try. I haven't been rolling very like my dice, so we'll see. Can't inspire myself yet, so that's a thing.
I'm inspired.
Before
Yeah, you're inspired.
we start, I'll walk up to Yeissal and say, just deep breath. You can do this, and I will inspire her.
There we go!
There it is. The reveal.
Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
I am so happy. I am so happy. All right. I'm inspired now.
We're a
Yes.
band, guys. Oh my god, let's do this.
We are a band.
Battle the bands. Let's go, beach.
Battle of the bands. We're all bards. All
Well,
right.
you're all charisma based.
All charisma based. I love it. All right.
Oh, yeah.
So she's going to take out her bells. And she is going. Actually, she's not going to take out her bells. She's going to take out her tambourine. She's going to use this to dance with.
I will also ask her if she cares if I also dance with her.
If you can keep up, darling.
I'll take off my my coat, unbutton my buttons of my shirt a little bit, and I'll put my pan flute down because I don't think we need two of them.
I will also walk over and like huddle them. To people I don't know. Hey guys. So I don't know if my pan flute is gonna be as top notch because I might be a little bit drunk. But
No kid.
but someone very special to me also wants to dance with you.
Okay.
All right.
I believe you can do this though, Sarah. Nyx.
Why?
And I'll give him a bardic inspiration also.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
And I will take listen, we just gonna do this. I take Sarah's hand and give it a squeeze. Bardic inspiration.
Okay, cool.
You get inspiration. You get inspiration.
We just thought
Guys, best pep talk ever pregame. Let's go.
All right. So she'll get ready her position with her tambourine, her leg extended. All right. I'll wait until until the music starts.
Okay, so Seraph is going to make a single orb of light appear. Basically, like have you seen those videos of people dancing with those orbs that kind of like glow in the dark, and they
Yeah.
use their hands and wrists and stuff? That's basically what he's going to do.
'Kay.
With this dancing light cantrip.
Okay.
So
Oh, guys, wish me luck because I haven't been
I
rolling
already
very
rolled,
good.
so I already know what I've rolled.
Okay.
I'm
So once the
nervous.
music,
It's a D6.
yeah, right now because I'm
Yeah.
only level 2.
Alex,
Level 2. Level 2.
Level 2.
I guess we'll
level
describe
2.
what we're doing, I guess, separately, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I'll start. So let's roll. And I rolled at D6. I haven't been rolling good. Oh, 14. Okay.
Derek, is yours a D6 too?
yes, it is.
All right. She'll begin her dance, and with her tambourine, that also in tune with her dancing. She
I rolled-
twirls.
25 performance. 17 plus 6 plus 4. Or plus 4 plus 4.
Get it.
Nyx is going to go all out on this, okay?
Do it.
Mhm.
So he's going to be playing his pan flute. With with his black hand, he's going to control the flames and make the flames dance to the music. And then about halfway through the performance, he's going to summon Fipa out of the fire. And Fipa is going to dance around Yeissal with his flickering his tail.
So describe FIPA to everyone.
Yeah,
you
because I don't
haven't
think we've ever
actually
seen it.
described. No.
Yeah, I have it. Okay, so Fipa is he's a wildfire spirit. He takes the form of a corgi. He's all black, but he has like fur around his neck, like you know how a corgi does, kind of. And that fur like flickers and flames off. His ears go to points that are very furry, but it's like flickering flames of like black flame that give off like a white light. His back is covered in like molten rock, and then his tail is a very big flame of black fire. That's Fipa.
Yeissal at first like looks at it and be like, okay, but still kind of dances and kind of make it kind of fun as she dances with the puppy as well.
I'm assuming you want a performance check for both me and Fipa.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, alright, not bad. I'm gonna add my D6 to that for me. Obviously. Okay. 19 for me, 13 for Fipa.
It's pretty good for a wildfire spirit.
Yeah, it's really good
He has a +0.
for a dog too. Like,
Yeah.
it's pretty cute. What did Seraph roll? What's he doing?
All right. Well, like I said, he's doing at first with one ball doing like those dances that you see with the people using the like I forget what it's called. The
Oh, like the I know what you're
they
talking
have
about.
like the ball, like the glass ball, and they do a lot
Yeah.
of
It's like it's
stop
the magic.
movings.
That
Yeah, it's the
David Bowie.
gravity ball.
Yeah, that he's doing that, um, and then he'll turn it into two balls,
Mhm.
and then he'll do the same thing and just keep like twirling them, and he'll eventually go work his way up to four. While doing a lot of spins and a lot of things like that. I rolled a 25 also.
Good job.
Cousin,
So yeah.
like
You see, like at first they look like pretty, it's all right, and then when Feetba comes out, they all like gasp in surprise and look like very taken aback, but definitely look more interested after that. And as the goes on, they actually look like they're getting into it. Max too, because he's still
Aw,
there.
not
He's
bad for him.
sat down next to his mom begrudgingly.
I will also, if you will allow me to do this, Alex, I don't know if you would or not, but while I'm doing that, I would start casting disguise self on myself, and I will actually turn into each one of them at certain points during the dance.
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
That's a little weird.
Pretty well showing our talents. We
Not,
have many
not,
talents.
I'm talking about the silver threads people, not my party
Strands.
members.
Okay.
Strands.
Okay. I thought you meant us because I
No,
was like,
no, no. I
that's
meant them.
a little weird. Okay.
But they give you applause once you're finished.
Bow.
Bow.
Thank you.
Feepa also bows
Wow.
with Nyx.
Oh,
Now, that was just like a little improvised performance. Like that's not our full capabilities, but
I can also play the pan flute too.
Yeah.
well, it was certainly interesting. I think as background dancers, you would be very interesting.
I mean, that's something we could do if that gets us a ride to where we want to go.
Well, you see, the thing is, our ship is small,
Mm.
and with us and the instrument already pretty crowded.
Ah.
We don't need much room. We don't have many things.
They kind of like together again, whisper some more.
I go over and start like ruffling Feepa. I'm so proud of you, buddy. You did so good.
he's pretty cute, Nyx.
What
That's-
is that actually?
Thank you, I think.
I said he's. That's a compliment.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah. I've only seen him twice now. Earlier, when I sent him to spy on Seraph, and
Oh,
What?
and now.
You did what?
Oh, I just wanted to
Yeah,
make sure.
that's not we don't need to talk about that here, but we definitely will talk about that when we get back to the inn.
I just wanted to make sure he was okay.
Yeah, we're gonna have to talk about privacy.
What if he shanked you with a dagger?
I can handle myself. Thank you very much.
Yeah, but maybe you would need help. Feepa can get you out of there in an instant.
You
fine.
can't
Yes.
tell.
I will show you in another time when I'm not scared
Oh.
of damaging anything in the area. I may be drunk, but I have spatial awareness.
So, the Silver Strands stop their discussion, and Celine says, I'm sorry, but we just can't find the room.
That's
And,
okay.
but if you want to, come see us when you're in the capital, we could talk more there, but for
Of
now
course.
we...
Sure, that sounds like a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
we will
thank you for
definitely
your
do that.
time, and thank you for letting us audition.
Oh, well, thank you for showing us your very interesting capabilities.
I will bow again as I leave the room.
I will also leave.
Thank you. See you soon. It's a promise. Don't forget.
Oh, I won't.
Okay, good.
All right. Yeissal just looks kind of tired, and she just be like, "I'm going back to the inn. See you and the guys in the morning."
Because when we meet again, we'll be so much better and stronger. I say after we leave.
Max is escorting you out of the backstage area.
Thank you for introducing us. We do appreciate that.
You're welcome. I'm sorry it didn't go as you
No.
wanted it to.
It went
was
great.
it was a long shot, but
No. Now
I
they
mean,
know who we are.
You're very impressive. If you ever want to
Thank you.
perform here, you can. We've got most nights are, open nights where anyone can come and perform and get tips, and so
yeah, we'll definitely think about it. I don't know how much longer we're gonna be in town, unfortunately, but that's something we can definitely think about. Thank you.
okay. Yeah, no
For
problem.
sure.
All right. Well, I would go back, start leaving, and go back to my own inn now.
Your own inn.
I mean, my room. You
Okay.
know.
Our room.
So are we walking together, or is everybody just kind of separately walking on their
No,
own?
I mean, no, I would walk with you guys as long as
Yeah,
you all were
say-
leaving right away.
Yeah, Yeissal kind of like left kind of hasty. Y'all might catch up to her because she just left right after. She was like, "Okay, I'm out."
Alright, I think we are in the perfect place now. I can show you what I meant.
Show me.
If-
Try it on me, try it-
What is this going to do exactly?
Just trust me, everything will be fine.
I want to
Are we in an
volunteer.
open area that's not going to harm anything? Like nothing to catch on
I
fire?
just need to get somewhere where I am
You're
not.
on a street. There are people around, more people, walking home from the performance and everything.
Maybe this is a better thing to do when we're on the road to check out this thing tomorrow. Okay?
I'd rather not waste it tomorrow.
Well-
I could waste it right now.
Yes, but you might hurt.
Is there anywhere I can get where I'm not within 10 feet of anybody but our party?
No.
Even if we walk into like an alley?
Well, I mean, yeah, but then there are buildings.
Yeah, but I don't think the buildings.
And then you catch them on fire.
It's each creature within 10 feet.
Okay.
Okay.
You know.
I mean, if the buildings catch fire, they catch fire. Fuck it.
All right.
Can't. Oh
Is there
god.
any way I could get in an alleyway but still like kind of like be peeking and not be within 10 feet of people, like peeking down the road?
Sure.
Okay, so I'm gonna gather everybody. I'm gonna put Fipa on the ground. Fipa's been riding on my like shoulders, like paws over with his head on top of me.
Oh.
We set him on the ground. All right, everybody has to get within 5 feet of Fipa.
Oh.
Okay.
What are you doing next?
Just
I'm gonna
listen.
sit beside.
Yeah, I will stand next to him.
Mm.
Once everybody's within 5 feet, I clap twice, and we're 30 feet down the road.
Whoa! How many times can you do that?
Once per short rest.
Ooh! How many people?
Each willing creature of my choice within 5 feet of Fipa.
So as many as you want that can get around people.
Yes.
Cool.
That is definitely very interesting.
That is very
income and useful.
yeah, kind of useful, kind of disturbing, but useful.
Don't worry about
He's
what
so-
happened to people if they are in that. Back there.
When we look back, there's nothing on fire, right?
No, but there are some like scorch marks. Some melted snow around the
Oh.
area.
Okay.
That's pretty cool, Nyx. Like, that could be like really useful.
He's very good.
Mm.
He
He's what
wags
protected
his
me.
fiery tail.
He's such a good boy. God,
He's
I
a
love
good
his-
boy.
If I went to pet him, would it burn me?
No, he can cool his body temperature to people.
Okay. I'm gonna reach my hand out like you do with it when you first meet a dog to let it sniff your hand, and if it looks like he's going to let me pet him, I will.
He will.
He likes being pet.
I quite like animals. This is really nice. I like this.
So cute. I miss having dogs. Oh my god, I miss my puppy.
But if you're petting him like on his back and like the top of his head, he has like rocks. So it's
Oh.
kind of like it's like rocky and then
So-
like furry.
So you can just give him belly rub.
Yeah, belly rubs are probably better.
Okay.
Hell yeah. I give him belly rub.
You know that corgi wagging tail where the whole butt
Mhm.
waggles?
Yeah.
But-
Doing that.
Yeah,
Oh
except for
my
he also
God.
has a whole
Yeah.
flame for a tail.
Oh
my
god.
His whole butt's moving
But
and
he's
his tail's
still
like this.
just
I love it. Oh my god, yes. He's so cute.
But he'll probably be leaving within. I mean, he only lasts for an hour before he wants to come back.
Oh. Okay. I love it. Well, now the Silver Strands know who we are. They're aware that they have real competition, and by the time we get to meet them again, we're going to be so much better because we will actually rehearse. That was pretty good for improvise, guys, but we need to practice.
Yes, that was. I think we could do a better job if we spend some time practicing.
I did a little bit more than normal, but I think it was okay.
Y'all did actually very well. I was actually very surprised, Sarah, that you can dance.
I am definitely a person of many talents.
Hmm.
We have a very creative family house.
Yes, we did.
Well,
That must have been very nice.
It was pretty cool.
before people can actually pull me aside to have conversations about spying, I'm going to run to my bedroom.
that you share with Yeissal.
Yes.
I'm gonna go knock on the door.
Hiding under the bed.
Yeissal's dressed in her like, and she just opens it.
can I talk to Nyx just, by
Oh, of
myself
course.
for a second? Thank you.
I'll go into Sarah's room, actually,
This
with Iris.
sounds really dangerous.
Ooh, girl talk.
So Nyx, think we have to have a little talk here.
You can't see me. I'm under the bed.
I'm going to get down on the floor and look underneath the bed. And I will put some of my dancing lights in underneath the bed also. So, what exactly can you see?
No,
What exactly happens when you were sending your friend to spy on me?
he just listens to me and does things that I tell him to do.
So he saw and heard things.
Uh, yes.
And if you wanted to, could you see things that he had saw?
No,
What about hearing things?
I cannot. I basically gave him the command to follow you down, to sit outside the room, and if he heard something that sounded like you getting hurt, he would teleport in and attack. He protect.
Okay.
He protect, he attack.
I appreciate the sentiment that you were trying to protect me, but I have to say I am quite capable of doing that by myself.
I think that that you need to be more careful, and you think you can handle it by yourself, but obviously when we were on that boat you also thought you could handle it by yourself, and instead you threw me
I
away
I
and
did
you
not
almost died.
think I did not think I could handle it by myself. I just wanted you out of harm's way.
Well, sometimes you need to worry about yourself too, because you have people that care about you too.
If they're okay,
I understand you can protect yourself, but what if one day you run into something that you can't protect yourself from and you need help and nobody's there to help you? And how do you think Iris would feel? How do you think I would feel? And how do you think Yeissal would feel? We haven't been together very long, but I'd be very upset if something bad happened to you. And you need to be more cautious with your sleeping around.
I had when it comes to that sort of thing, I am well versed in, you know, be
Protection.
be able to protect myself. If I will not from now on throw you away from danger, okay? When we are in fighting something,
Good.
okay?
Good. That's not the only thing I'm upset about. You need to do more research. You can't just go sleeping with people willy-nilly.
Sure I can. That's fine. I've done that for years.
But someday somebody's gonna stab you with a dagger or something and not something else.
Trust me, I've had plenty of encounters where people were upset and tried to stab me with something, but it's fine. I am totally fine.
Alright.
So
Whatever you
no more
say.
spying
I can't
when
promise anything.
I want personal time.
I can't promise anything.
Mm.
I was getting bad vibes and I was not going to let that slide. Vibes are important. Vibe
But
check.
you have to be able to trust your traveling companions
I trust you.
also. Well, then you can trust me to know that I can do activities by myself when we're not, you know,
I just
all as
don't
a group.
trust other people.
Okay, okay.
What if they tried to take advantage of you?
I mean, that's not necessarily a bad thing.
But sometimes it is, and I was just worried about that one instance where it is a problem. You can do what you want, I don't care, but I'm never going to stop looking out for you, and you can't expect me to stop. Because I won't. Because I care, and so does everybody else.
I love Nyx.
Okay. It's just a little weird that you sent something to spy on me, okay?
It wasn't really spying, it was protecting.
No, it was spying.
It was
I don't
protecting.
care. No, it was spying.
Protecting and
It
attacking.
was spying.
Agree to disagree?
It was spying.
And he got distracted anyway and went and got, like, food or something. He saw somebody left food on the ground. He told me when he came back to me. Well,
Wait, he can tell you
relayed,
things?
like, feelings. And his feeling was
Okay.
full because he ate food.
Okay. Alright, well, you can get out of underneath the bed. There was
You're
no
not
reason
going
to
hurt
hide.
me, are you?
No, of course not. I would never hurt you.
Alright. You seemed pretty angry when you barged in here. This was just a safety precaution.
If I wanted to hurt you, I could still hurt you underneath the bed, Nyx.
No, you couldn't.
I could, though.
Nope. This is sacred ground.
Okay.
Sacred
Okay.
ground.
I will say good night, and I will go back to the other room.
Good night. See you in the morning, 6 a.m.
Yes.
I'll crawl out from under the bed. Now that he's gone.
Yeah. Once Seraph enters, comes back into the room, Yeissal will be like, "Good night, Iris. Good night."
I would have been
Seraph."
telling you like the brief abridged version of Aura musical.
Yeah, she would have been listening. She'd have been like, that's different, but okay.
So fucking good.
Oh dear. She will have to learn more about that one day.
And there's a season 2 coming soon. Oh
I
my
know.
god, I'm so excited.
Sonata is squealing. Well, good night, everyone.
Good night.
See you in the morning. And she'll go back to the room she shares with Nick and go to sleep.
So how much did Nyx hear? Cousin.
Apparently he didn't hear anything or see anything, but he said he's not going to stop spying, so it's going to be a little weird.
Not spying, it's protecting.
You're not there.
I know. That's in his mind.
So this maybe you should keep that in mind also.
Why?
Because
He doesn't know I sleep around.
But like if you ever wanted to go off on your own and do something, you know, he might do the same thing to you. Just keep that in mind.
I'm just a better liar than you are.
I didn't even lie about anything. That's the
Well, there's your problem.
what? Okay. Okay.
If you want to go off on your own, don't tell him you're sleeping around. Just tell him you're going shopping.
I have a feeling he would still spy on that activity.
Not if he's distracted.
Well, then I think that means you need to do a better job of distracting him.
That's not my job, bitch.
Okay.
Just learn to give him better excuses. I believe in you.
I will try.
And if you need help, I'll think about it. For a favor. Okay, good night!
I'm going to sit on the bed, and I will do like a flick of my wrist, and my journal will appear in my hand. And I will start to just do a little journal entry.
Who's the bad influence here? Jesus
No
Christ.
one.
And then after I'm done, it goes. I do the same motion and it disappears.
But eventually, all of you go to sleep, and we will end tonight's episode.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah! Look
Bet
at
on
how
the
bright
band.
it is outside!
Yeah, the sun came up on your end.
It's finally getting brighter here.
Oh.
But thank you guys for watching.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
I hope you had
Sticking with
fucking
us.
fun.
Remember to check out Little Dragon Core and enter the new coupon code PRO bonus for 10% off your order at checkout.
Heck
Because
yeah.
they're cool like that.
Heck yeah.
Ayy. Go check them out.
Also,
Yeah, the heck.
also check us out next week.
Yep,
Yes.
next week.
Yes. And all of our other
We're-
shows.
And
Oh,
all
yeah.
our other shows.
Murders.
Yeah, all of them. You have to watch all of them, every single minute of them. You have to. Every single
Well, I mean, that
one.
might be a little much.
No,
Don't-
all
I
of
wouldn't put that on an inbox.
Spend your life watching
All
them.
right.
Just quit your
A little
job.
much.
Yeah.
Everything you do from now on is watching bonus. It's okay.
It's okay. If you do it, I'll do ASMR for you.
I hate it, Jamie, with your ASMR.
Okay, love you, bye!
Oh God.
Okay, I love you. Goodbye.
Okay, love you, bye, guys.
I'm sorry, headphone users.
Sorry, headphones.
Love you,
Bye.